Hi, I'm JPS Lindberg, and I play the Stog Montbelliard, and Raven's Drop is shot in front of a live Twitch audience.
What is up? What is up, everybody? I am very happy to bring you all today episode 7 of the Raven's Drop Revitalization Project, featuring some very wonderful streamers. While we're talking about streamers, oh my goodness! No! All right, let me give a couple shots out. What is up, Idle Garden? What is up, Beach Bowel Bloom? I want to say Fox. I always want to say, what up, PJ Peach? Goes Mama? What is up, Lemon Cake, DoubleOhZee, Singardi, LeBron James, Noodles Kitchen, Soup of the North. I love you. I hope you all are having a wonderful one. All right. Thank you for the resubs. Love that. Thank you, Soup. I appreciate you guys. Today we're going to be talking about what's up, Cryptics. We're going to be doing some Dungeons and Dragons for you guys who have not been following the campaign. I have not uploaded episode 6 to YouTube. I know I'm a lazy DM. I'm a bad person. I love you. No, I love you. But we're going to be introducing you guys to the fantastic crew of the amazing European base. Well, it was European. Now we've got like a mix of USA and European. I'm gonna have to get like a different naming conventions. But guys, today only Dungeons and Dragons alerts will be used. If you redeem hydrates and stuff like that, I'll probably still see it. But there's gonna be no big man Blastoise. Can you guys imagine? I just hit the big man Blastoise in the middle of setting up a scene. Be like, you guys are here in the dungeon. You can see the various different 15 stream streaking. Everyone look, Z's naked. Z's naked, everyone look. But just be like, start setting up a scene, and all of a sudden someone hits the big man Blastoise as the necromancer raises big man Blastoise. Hey, cannons on me. You just no. That's what I'm saying. All right, hold on. Let me give you guys a makeshift big man Blastoise. That's what we'll do. We'll do a makeshift big man Blastoise. One second. Nudes did it. Well, I'm gonna have to make Big Man Blastoise like an actual like character in the game. Hold on. You guys can't hear it. That's okay. You guys can't hear it. I know I don't have my... Oh, you guys did hear it. Okay, yeah. There you go. Just a little makeshift Big Man Blastoise for you guys. I heard it. Good. Guys, I'm gonna introduce you guys... Oh no! Shay is coming! What is it? All right. I'm gonna have to change the cameras as soon as we get in, but it's gonna be great, guys. I promise you. Okay, that's their warning. I'm gonna bring you guys in to meet our wonderful cast of players, and then we're gonna start with them going down the line of who they are, and then yeah, we'll get right into it. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
That was an awesome warning, Mac. We saw it. We totally did.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happened. Hold on. Everything's fine. I just have to change it so now that Z and Shay aren't sharing a camera. Aren't sharing a
maybe
camera.
I need to like sit over this
Mac,
side.
Mac, I'm gonna be forewarning you. My laptop still hasn't turned on. You're on my phone right now.
Oh my goodness. Do I do it now then? Do I even do it now? Do I? What am I? Because it's just gonna do the same thing.
I might have to just play off my phone. My laptop is being a bish.
A whole bish.
A whole bish.
A whole bish.
Okay, she just now opened up and everything's disappeared from my home screen.
She's just a little eepy. She's just a little sleepy lady. You know? That's all. Hold on. And then I'll put you back into your column. And then I'll put you under here. There you go. And then now I gotta fix Z's so everyone can see Z. That's important. Let me see. There we go. Unlock.
I mean, it's not that important.
No, it's very important. Don't say it like that. It's so important. Let me move you there. Sorry about this, everybody. Some technical difficulties. Because...
Hey, is it really a stream if it don't know the technical difficulties?
Exactly. That's what I'm
Right?
saying. Yeah. Someone will be like, AI.
It is too boring because nothing is happening.
It doesn't help
Like
that
everything works, that must be a bad stream.
Yes, exactly.
Nothing works,
I
good stream. Best stream ever.
just got home right as you clicked start streaming, Mac.
Are you serious? That's crazy. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you got in. That's so good. Yeah, get your stuff
Yeah.
set up. While they're setting up, let's go down the line and let's introduce everybody. I have the cameras set up now so everyone else can see. And if you guys look at stream, you guys can see like what their characters look like. We did a little bit of art brought to you by, oh, I forgot to shout out Confused Buns. All right, shout out Confused Buns, the local artist for the channel. They did all of the art that you're going to see for the characters, and go check them out, get a commission done. They're awesome. And go check out their stream. Mac, do you remember what it was 2 days ago? LeBron James, was it your birthday? LeBron James? Happy birthday, LeBron James. Guys, what happened last time? Let's start with introducing Singardi first, just because he's the one to my left to right, and I am American, and that's how I read. Singardi, who are you? Who's your character? And what happened last time?
So my character's Chester. He's a warlock that is just gained sentience not too long ago. Was originally a mimic that the group has finally found out about. I totally never eat people. Never happens. But as far as what happened last time is, I'm not really fully sure because I kind of walked in on it. I was running around the sewers with the cat, and then they're just like, "Hey, we need you to go this way." And then there was a nun that started attacking me and trying to kill me.
Yes, that is exactly what happened. Yeah, the nun attacked Singardi. The nun attacked Chester completely unprovoked. I want everyone heard it here first. The nun attacked Chester.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna Lemon Cake, go ahead and tell everybody who you are, who your character is, and then what you remember the last time that you played.
Well, my name is Lemon Cake. I'm a variety streamer, play lots of different games, but at the moment I'm taking a break from streaming due to personal reason. But anyways, I played Lee Moonkage. He is for the time being, well, he's a fighter, and he's seeking his divine attribution to help purge the evil from the world, and he does it the way he does best, studying the earth beneath his feet first while he's laying down because he's beaten into a pulp before that. And but yeah, he has gained a few skills here and there. Last time I remember, when I was playing as him, we was in a secret library thing of I had.
Would you call it a tunnel, perchance? A secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel!
The only thing I remember is we defeated. I don't think we defeated the Earth Golem, but
Oh yeah. Well,
to some extent. But yeah, that's the last I remember, and then whatever happens after that, Matt can explain.
I can indeed. I can't explain what happened after that. What happened with Lee's character last time is you guys exited. Don't forget, you found, before you left that lab, you found some boots and you put them on. Yeah, you got some new boots. And then once you guys...
They have fur.
Yeah, the boots with the fur. You guys left the lab, walked through the sewers a little bit, and then once you were back in the streets of the slums, a group of the commandos of Paylor found you and told you, "Hey, come with us. We have something we want to discuss with you." And you were like, "I got this." And everyone else was just like, "Don't get your ass beat again.
Don't die."
Don't die.
I think I quite literally said "don't die" last time. Actually,
Pretty sure that's how that went. Going down, JPS. Who are you? Who is your character? What do you remember from last time?
oh, hello. I didn't see you there. My name is Lestat Montbelliard, and tonight I will be puppeteered by JPS Lindberg. I'm busy. I'm studying. Did you know
what
there's
happened?
a spell called Magic Jar? Got a lot of text to it.
What happened last time, bro? What? There's a magic jar.
I'm gonna make your job magic if you don't continue.
What happened last time? Well, Lestat kept being bullied by everything and everyone. If it wasn't his teammates, it was mystical nuns that came and hunted for his friend Chester, and it was nothing that Lestard has ever done that warranted that. Lestard tried to keep the nuns off of Chester's back. Chester was the target. We managed to get out of the sewers. Instead of trying to speed everyone out of the city, Lestard made the self-sacrifice of trying to hide him in his workshop, and everything is fine. He managed to get Viscamadpo to whisper away a few little medallions that may or may not have drawn the nuns to Chester. Chester was the target. And, well, we ended at Chester so kindly eating his peas by gobbling up the nun that Visca murdered in cold blood. Had nothing to do with Lestard at all. Yeah, what?
Never mind.
No, real? Yeah, exactly. And where we tapered off was, well, Visca had, after spirited away a few medallions, she went home and lay down in a trash bin. And the star tried to prop up the door that Chester so kindly destroyed. And Chester is digesting like a very wobbly worm or snake after having had a big dinner, while Lestard is sleeping in one corner and Farron is sleeping in the other. Last time we saw Lee, he was whisked away by the armored guards that have previously, on a previous session, like session 1 or 2, so kindly taught Lee the art of pugilism by beating the shit out of him, and now apparently they've taken him home to, I don't know, bro party with him. I don't know what holy knights do on their spare time.
Who knows? Who
Would
truly
you know?
does?
Wouldn't you know?
When
Yeah.
you like to
I mean,
know,
they're
Wither
essentially-
boy.
I mean, those knights are essentially wearing the plate armor version of like latex bodysuits. So it's all off, you know.
We can get quite
Sure.
frisky in those, you know.
That's quite the latex body armor. That's what plate mail is. You guys heard it here,
We
folks.
absorb the damage with our latexes.
Bounces
Black-
right off.
Yeah,
Black
boing.
plate armor with silver trim. That is
Yes.
essentially latex bodysuit.
DoubleOhZee, who are you? Who is your character? And what do you remember about last time?
I remember things somewhat differently to my fellow campaigner, Lestard. But I am Z, and I am playing Farron Shadowwalker, a sorcerer, and she has a bit of a shadowy past. She is trying to figure out what happened to her mother and why she's being haunted by a kind of shadowy figure. It's going great. Last session, I remember we were searching for proof of my mother's graduation from the university so that I could get a spot in the university to learn about shadowmancy. And that took us down into an underground laboratory where there was a golem, someone got new boots. I had the not so great decision of exiting via the sewers, but it was a great decision because we found Chester again. We then went back to Lestard's house, and then we went to see a man about a box.
Well, Lestard did.
Well,
Yes.
yeah. I mean, we came along, but I was outside, I guess, so maybe I don't know that. And then we went back and were drawn into killing a nun,
An
of which I had no part because all of my spells missed. So technically, I'm blameless in this. And then we broke a door. We tried to fix a door, and we long rested. There we go.
Very succinct.
There is no none.
There is
There's
no
no
none.
Not anymore. There's not.
There never
And-
was
Oh.
a nun. was never a nun.
Yes. So, Lestard fed the nun to Chester.
There never was a nun. I don't know what you're talking about. There never was a nun.
Lestard fed
Show me the
to
nun.
Chester.
Show me
It
the
was just
nun.
a snack.
I mean, maybe if
Oh
you
my
give it like
goodness.
9 hours, you might see her, but just in a slightly kind of elongated
I was thinking that.
cylindrical format.
More brownish, small
fermented.
shape.
Wait, that's the question. Does
Little
Chester
rundown.
shit out the people he eats? Is that a thing?
That's called a shitty person right there.
An interesting question.
Right?
like
I
the
was
idea
not
that the nun just
prepared.
comes-
To answer that, actually,
I
I don't
like
know
the
if he
idea.
shits. I've never
I
seen
like
a
the
mimic
idea that
shit.
the
Oh,
nun-
mimic shit?
Does mimic
I like
shape?
the idea of the nun just coming out in like a can shape, like a very long can.
Oh my god.
It's
Okay.
all for shits and giggles.
Yeah, okay, all right. We're moving on from the poo jokes. We're gonna keep it a little more highbrow here, folks. Okay. Last but certainly not least, our resident rogue squared, TrashpandaShay. Can you tell us about who you are, who your character is, and what you remember about it last time? There seems to be some discrepancies going on.
Well, hello. My name is TrashpandaShay. I am currently the one having a whole lot of fucking tech issues. Holy shit. What I remember last time was, once again, almost being manhandled and being like, no, that's not gonna happen, before we jumped into a sewer. Which I was really upset about because, man, I had just gotten clean. I played Biscuit and Mudpaw, by the way. I'm tired because I just got home from work. Got into a bit of beef with a cat as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
The cat doesn't like you. I forgot.
freaking flea bag. Yeah, and then came the knowledge of the fact that I live right next to Lestard in a trash can. I remember Chester finding some weird artifact thing and being very happy about that.
I had
Then
a
we
tingle.
went. Oh yeah, and before all of that, I also got a new little trinket that stabbed me in the finger.
You got better,
Uh,
supposedly.
And then yeah, all of a sudden, Lestard almost got his ass handed to him by a nun. Almost.
Pretty much did.
So I
Slander.
proceeded to rally everyone. We battled it out, and unbeknownst to me, I took the last shot. Turns out I didn't. But yes, after that, I was given trinkets to hide. I hid one somewhat decently, and the other one we gave to a goose to send people on a wild goose chase.
I think technically it was the other way around. The one you gave to the goose is the actual star of the track, and the other one you kind of phoned in. It's like, let's just burn it under the porch. I don't care.
Yeah.
Also,
Either
that
way,
stat-
we send someone on a wild goose chase.
You did send a goose with a material item to fly around to keep people on a wild goose chase. I did enjoy that one. As you guys know, the goose is the icon of the house, the channel. And with that,
And that's all I really remember.
yeah, and I think that's a good summation for the folks at home about what happened last time. We've all got our drinks, yes? We've all got our bevies. Cheers to everyone. Thank you guys for playing. Let's get started. Limun Kake, you find yourself being escorted away from your friends by a heavily armored and armed group of commandos of Paylor. This is the day before the fight with the nun, or the day of the fight with the nun. The first time you had met them, they were aggressive, accusing, and slightly terrifying. But as they come to collect you, these young paladins' attitude has shifted. One of camaraderie. They greeted you with a firm forearm grasp, refer to you as brethren, recognizing your strength and prowess, and one comments to you, you know, the High Commander has never brought someone back off the ground to get going. That's impressive. He must have really thought highly of you. Brother, please come with us. We wish to take you to our temple.
I will gladly follow. Will you be trained? Will I be trained like you have been there?
Like one of them, he takes off his helmet. He's like a half elf male. He's got like really short hair. He's got a giant scar that goes from like the top of his temple all the way down like across both of his lips to the other side of his cheek. He goes, "The High Commander has requested we seek you out personally. I believe you are to be trained as one of us."
If the High Commander wishes so, I will follow gladly. In the name of Paylor.
In the name of Paylor. As you guys make your way through the city, they lead you out of the slums toward the first wall of Raven's Drop. As you approach, the guards stiffen, their jaws tighten, their eyes dart between all of you guys. There's about 3 to 4 guards here at this entry of this gate. There's about 12 of you paladins, all armored to the teeth, The young half elf with the short hair takes off his helmet again, looks them up and down, and goes, "The champions of Palor on the march, worms. Move yourselves or be moved." Everyone, all the guards just kind of like look at you, look at them, look at each other, and he says it as like matter of fact, just like, "Get out of our way, or we will put you out of the way." And the guards quickly and quietly move aside, allowing your procession forward without checking credit, badges, anything like that. You guys are just through the city gate. You are led to the second ring of Raven's Drop, and you are found yourself standing in front of a huge temple, stone shaved and carved into the grand visage of a sun with a full dome that accompanying rays in bronze that shine in the very faint sun of winter in Raven's Drop. You see pages dangling from like ropes, like waxing it and constantly like trying to clean it to keep it shining so that it looks like the sun is coming off of this building. The temple is a flurry of motion from groups of prayer, of common folks and believers training in the pits of the commandos behind the worship dais. A priest of Palor in all black and gold robes, in mid-servant when you arrive. And lo, as you guys walk through the center column, everyone just like in the pews stops to look at you guys as he stops and says, "And lo, did Palor use the strength of his son to smite evil in preparation for our descent upon this world. For it is he who gives us light and life." You guys stop briefly at like the stage in which he's standing. They all kneel down and like take off their helmets, where he starts taking like dipping something in like a big vat of like this golden, very dense looking liquid, smears it on their faces and like into like a sun, and goes, "I anoint thee, brethren. Let the strength pass through you. Feel the power of Palor." And he anoints you all. You move past him into the training yard. No one in armor here. Everyone is in plain, well-spun under tunics in all black, loose trousers and boots. Everyone is training, lifting weights, running laps around the temple, or in sparring matches. Overlooking all of this on a pedestal, broad-shouldered and imposing figure of the High Commander himself. He towers over those that in training, including yourself. Once he spots you walking in, a small smirk spreads across his face in a booming voice, and he goes, "And there is a true believer right there." Oh no, the camera is all changed. I will figure that out later. I will figure that out. Yeah, two of them changed. Don't worry about it. "I knew you would not deny the call." He jumps down and like beckons you forward. What do you do, Lee?
Yeah. Well, I approach him slowly and as a sign of respect, because I want to be trained. I want to follow the sign of Palor. I kneel before him. Like,
truly,
I wish to join the cause to fight against evil.
He goes,
Commander.
"I'm glad you have stayed up. Rise, young paladin." You rise, and he like grabs you on the like by the shoulder and like shakes you a little bit. "I knew you would come around. I sensed the power in you. You shall be trained as one of us. You shall fight like one of us. You shall be one of us, brethren. Come, who is your name, brother?" And he kind of like goes to introduce you to everybody. It waits for you to
My
announce
name
your name.
is Lee Monkage. Brother.
He looks down and he goes, "Moonkake? Is your father Drudigan Moonkake?"
I looked at him and blinked a few times. How do you know my father?
He goes, "Ha! Ha, 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 ha." He like slaps you on the back. "'Tis fated, don't you see? Your father was one of my sparring teachers when I was a page." "Fantastic. You shall be an amazing addition to the gym. Come, let us begin your first lesson with the commandos. Surely you already know how to cast Cure Wounds. Let's see how you do it." And you're like,
My apologies, Commander, but I have not been taught that skill yet.
"You have not been taught this skill. I see. Well, in that case, fret not, my friend. We shall make sure that you are taken care of. Why have you not learned this spell? Can I must know."
What the fuck?
I'm
I see a
trying to
lot
figure.
of dice on my screen.
Sorry, I'm trying. I don't know. Wait, is that me? That's not me.
That's Chester thing, right?
Oh,
What
of
happened
course
there?
it's
no,
Chester.
I didn't send it over there. I didn't realize that actually went to you guys. Sorry, I was messing with things. That was my bad.
You're good.
I saw
I'm
a
trying
whole
to-
lot of dices on my screen.
I'm trying to find where Z's camera is. I lost it. What the fuck?
Well, I was looking to find someone to.
Of course, I fucked things up.
You're good. It happens all the time. I promise. Why is this
It's
not
just because
behind-
it does it in alphabetical order.
It does it?
Alphabetic camera order.
Yeah.
Alphabetic camera order, yeah.
Oh, I should
Yeah,
do.
because the camera happened.
I should change.
The
that,
cameras
I
goes
guess.
first, then the people after with non-camera,
Mhm.
but they go in alphabetical order each time.
That's
What happens if you change the nickname? Would that actually change the camera position for Mac? Because that might work easier.
Well, Shay's in the
What?
right place, but I'm like
I'm-
hanging
I
out
ca-
above Shay.
I can't find you. I don't know where you went. All
I'm
right,
like
I found.
sitting
Right
above
there,
Shay's
man.
camera.
Okay, I found you here, but I can't grab you because you're in a group that I can't see, and I don't know. There you are. I found you. Ha
Shit.
God damn it, bro. This is you're in Singardi's. That's why. No, and now you're.
In some guy's group.
Yeah, you're-
If there's any special. Yeah, roll a freaking 20.
Why does it keep wanting to do this? Oh, that's why I moved the border. Oh, that would explain.
Who's throwing dices in fucking D&D Beyond?
Please hold. That's so McDaddy is currently experiencing
still
technical
seeing that?
difficulties.
Yes.
There we go.
It says only me.
There we go.
Why is it showing it to you?
Hey,
And
there
then-
we go. Back in place.
And then
Oh,
I gotta
okay,
fix
nope.
this one
Never
by
mind.
putting Shay
Like,
under the
there's-
border. There we
It
go.
shows if you, at the bottom, left-hand corner, there's the die thing. You can set it to that other people can see it, or you only see your own. So
All right.
even though I set it so I can only find everyone can see mine.
Good lord.
Sorry,
All right,
I'm
there we
passing
go.
on My technical issues to you.
No, you're good. It happens. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, so Lee, you answered. Oh, I don't know. Cure wounds. He goes, what? What spell? What? Surely, come. You must know some spells. We will show you our abilities. Lee, go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Oh, good lord. Persuasion. There we go.
You start stammering. You're like, actually, I don't know any magic. And he looks at you and goes,
I have a green flame blade.
he goes, yeah, that's right. Your glove that you don't know if it'll be able to handle another green flame blade because you used it without a sword on the glove itself to punch out that dueling instructor. You hold up the glove and he goes, you know no magics?
No.
Matters not. Come. You will come. We will go see the grand magistrate. He walks down a couple of aisles. You see what looks like to be children around like maybe 6 to 14 that are learning potentially like light spells. They're like making hand motions. There's like baubles of light appearing, and you see an elder wizened gentleman. He's got his eyes are like droopy. He's got these huge bushy eyebrows that almost overtake the entirety of his forehead. They like hang down in like how long they are. And he goes, "Hi, Commander. How are you?" He goes, "Grand Magistrate." He's not rough with him. He like puts a gentle hand on him as this old man is human, very old. He goes, "How can I help you today, sir?" He goes, "I have a young paladin here that needs some magic lessons." He goes, He looks at you and goes, "Hi, Commander. I sense no light within this one." High Commander goes, "No light at all?" "Oh, High Commander, he is dim. He is dim." "Can you train him in the other ways?" "I can. He seems like a vessel." And he like reaches out to you, Lee, and he goes, "A vessel with filling." And you're like,
A vessel?
"Yeah, He goes, "Yes,
What?
yes."
What other ways if my light is gone? Or them?
Pelor gives us many things in our bodies, in our blood. Come. He like snaps his fingers, and the acolytes, like the children, snap to like attention. He goes, "Be gone. Practice your light spells over in the corner. Mr. Moonkake, please sit down. Let me show you something." And he pulls out a sun, like a small amulet from his pocket, and it's got like the rays around it. It's in bronze, and he goes, "Each one of these sharp." And he pricks his finger, and there's like a small drain of blood. He's gonna take 1 HP, and he goes, "With the blood within inside you, it holds the magic. The only problem is you may not have enough of it to manifest itself through you. However, if you were to expose the weave from inside you, make it out of you." He like wipes the blood in his hand, and as he does, he casts light. He goes, "Here, take this." And he hands you the sun amulet he was using. He goes, "Go ahead." And he like instructs you to slice your hand.
I tried the way he describes it.
You take 1 HP. You're like, ah. And as you do, you can feel this heat from your hand and that's holding on to the amulet. And with that, you are able to cast your first cantrip of the game. And you're able to, so he's going to teach you all the cantrips that you have, and he's going to teach you your first level spells. So you know all of these now. I'm not going to put them out there.
Yeah.
But after an entire night of training, you're not going to get a long rest. You're going to have 1 HP drain. But with that, you have been inducted into the Commandos of Paylor, and you have learned their blood magics.
Oh.
All right, then. And with that, you spend the night training, sleeping a little bit, and we pick back up with the rest of our group. Oh, let me slide down here and get the rest of the... here we go. After defeating Sister Marina of the Sisterhood of Tamara, our group took shelter in the ramshackled and haphazardly put back together workshop of Lestard Montbeliard. Limoonkake being absent and Miss Visca Mudpaw returning to her dumpster very close to Lestard's workshop, we find Lestard Montbeliard wrapped in rags on a bit of straw that makes up his bed. Faerun Shadow Walker, half curled against the wall, nods off, her cloak pulled tightly around her, cradling a new silver and black ring in her hand. Chester Suduman's form morphs and slowly consumes the fresh corpse of Sister Marina. His body steams in the night as massive amount of heat that he gives off fills the room. This area is moist and sweaty, and it smells like meat sweats. Faerun's dreams are a blur of shades, dancing lights, killer trees, and the faces of people you can't fully make out. Faerun, one of your dreams is falling through pitch black tunnel, which you remember doing so very recently. You look below you and you see Lestard Montbeliard holding something out to you as if to give it to you, but when you reach for it, he disappears. And in front of you now is Chester Suduman, his entire face right up against yours. And as you look at him, his face opens up completely to reveal a rows of serrated teeth as he goes to bite down on your face. As he does, you find yourself floating in darkness, in complete nothingness. You can't really perceive anything. No sights, no sounds. Just barely feeling of tinglingness. You begin to panic. You begin to panic as you can no longer perceive things. You try screaming with lungs you can barely feel. You try flailing arms and legs you can't see. Soon your flailing and screaming subsides to more of resigned acceptance, back to floating in the nothingness. After a time, you find comfort in this darkness, as no one can perceive you and you perceive nothing. Your thoughts seem to come less and less. Your internal monologue seems to slow. And you begin to become one in this strange, relaxful meditation. And as you begin to sink deeper into this darkness, your eyes snap open. You feel the feeling returns to your arms and legs, sending static shocks to your brain from them being curled up for too long. You can hear the heavy wind pulling at the single-ply walls of Lestard's workshop. Unfortunately, the smell of the back alley taxidermy shop, the pungent odor, assaults your nostrils as you're woken up very briefly. As light fills your vision in this cramped, drafty, smelly place, you look to see what looks like the Shade. sticking a head out from the floor. The inky silhouette has something changed about it. What used to be this angry mass of swirling energy seems to have smoothed over to make a feminine silhouette. And where the head sticks out just above the board, instead of seeing shadow, you see what looks like to be blonde bangs sticking out from underneath the shadow. You see these piercing, icy blue eyes and these sharp cheekbones. Is it your mother? No. Is it you? Maybe. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Faerun Shadowwalker.
Whoa. That's a nightmare and a half.
Right.
Okay, perception. Okay, this has come through my side as a 19. Let's hope it comes through correctly.
I don't see it.
Nothing seems to be coming through.
I think we had this problem last time where I don't know if your D or your B, what is it called? It's beyond 20.
Yeah, the virtual tabletop not found. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you rolled a 19. I'm gonna say you realize this is not a dream. Your limbs hurt. You're in a cramp, like curled up position, and like right between your feet is this face staring back at you, and it looks so much like yours. As you get that same like dizziness in your head whenever the shade's around, but this time not as jarring. Almost like the dizziness is like two visions coming together, like almost you're looking at yourself while looking at the shade.
Have I ever seen this level of detail before on the shade?
Never. Usually it's just
Never.
like almost like ghostly, where it doesn't have like legs and it just kind of floats around. But this one seems to have like almost a fully formed head. You can almost, it looks like you can make out potentially like a hairstyle, like pulled back hair, like a bun behind it.
Okay, I'm going to be like kind of trying to scrabble backwards against the wall of like this shelter, because all of my previous experiences with the shade have not been good. So kind of freaked out that it's looking a little bit like me. Are any of my party members awake at this point? Chester or Lestrade?
You look over at Chester and you can just see like he's doubled in size from his chest. Imagine like a starfish going over their prey. It just kind of like sticks out its stomach and consumes them like on top of them. That's kind of what's happening here. He's like almost done. He's done. But you see Lestrade is just in like the deepest sleep he's had all game, because he has not actually pretty much slept since the beginning of the campaign. So he's like having like terrible sleep apnea. And as you look at the shade, it makes eye contact with you, and very slowly like a hand raises out from the wood and like palm up, not like grabby, but like palm up as if to offer you something.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
It blinks, and it just like the hand stays there, just like blink, blink. The eyes don't look angry. It has a piercing blue gaze, very similar to images you've seen of your mother.
Is there anything in its hand?
No, it's just an empty palm.
I'm kind of looking at Chester. I'm looking at Lestrade. I'm weighing up like whether I want to call for them. Do I need a second opinion? Am I going crazy? Am I still in a nightmare? Am I seeing myself? I sit there, I wait. Does the shade do anything else apart from just...
It blinks. It looks like it has to blink. For some reason, it's blinking now. It's just blinking at you.
Okay, we got a blinky plate, basically.
Yeah.
It's just holding its hand out. Not
if
like
I start
jerky
to
or anything.
scrabble like sideways along the wall, just edging, like slowly pushing with my heels, like to get myself away, like, does it stay where it is?
It stays. It just kind of like follows you, goes. Just like slowly turning, just kind of like. I don't want to. I want to do the nose thing where it's just like. That's all you see is just eyes and forehead. Some bridge of nose maybe.
Okay, we're still slowly edging away, but we're thinking back to our talk with Donna Bello, and she raised the point: has the shade actually ever hurt me? No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. What would happen if I reached out my hand towards this upturned palm? Just
I mean,
kind of stretching my hand out just so it's just a finger that's like reaching towards it.
like the convergence of man, you can just see like her finger touching. Do you want to like as you reach out, it doesn't seem to like the eye follows your finger and just watches you, but like it's looking back at you like watching your finger, watching your eyes, watching your finger. Nothing. It's just like, have you touched it yet, or are you just like reaching still?
Yeah, I want to touch. I just want to touch just the tip.
Just the tip. As you touch the hand, you feel a sharp pain course through your finger, up your whole hand, up your forearm, all the way up to your shoulder, like thousands of needles digging into your flesh. And as quickly as it starts, it stops. You look at the hand that you made contact with the shade, and you see the fingertip that you touched, like the entire finger has gone black. It kind of like fades black into your palms as there's like jets and like imagine electricity running up wood. It looks like that is just black on your forearm all the way up to like your elbow of just like black lightning. And now as you look at your hand and your finger, the black doesn't seem to stay in one spot. It like shifts underneath your skin slightly. And you have unlocked the ability that I'm going to give you right now called Shade Touched.
Ooh.
I'm hoping I can give you this. I tried to give this to somebody else, or I tried to give somebody else a homebrew feat, and it didn't like it. Let's see if I can give it to you. Oh, there we go. All right, bet.
Where's it gonna end up?
It's so if you go under your features and traits tab and scroll all the way down past special traits, you see feats, and that's your first feat.
Okay, I think I need to maybe.
As soon as
refresh.
you look, yeah, you're gonna have to refresh because I just added it. So you look at your hand, and when you go look back at the shade, it's gone.
And I still have all these marks on my arm. Bookman, wake up! Wake up!
But November's not ended.
What time is it? What time is it? Oh. Oh.
It's time that I touched a shade, and look at this. What is this?
Just what?
You look out the window and you can see it's still very early morning as very little gray, very weak light goes through the tiny holes that are inside the cracks of your walls.
Yeah, look, Lestar was in deep sleep there. Barely registering what Farron is saying. Is notices that the light's coming up, the sun's coming up. It's like, oh no, I need to, and his curriculum for the day just starts rattling off in his head. It's like, I need to, he starts staggering up, getting on top of his knees.
You see
need
he's shaky.
to look at this. Look at it.
What? Did you touch something? What did you touch? He starts looking at his equipment. What did you touch?
You start
Oh,
looking
it was
around.
nothing of yours. That shade. It
What
visited me.
Shade. I don't have a shade here. It's not. Did you imagine
It's not
headshot?
your shade. It's my shade.
Your shade's not here.
It was.
Why? Why was your shade? I don't want
If
your
I
shade
knew
here.
why the shade was following me, I would not be in this city seeking answers. But look at my hand. It is
Right.
black. Have you ever seen such a thing? Am I going to die? Is my arm going to fall off?
Well, Miss Farron, we're all going to die. You should probably ask someone to look at this. Is this where the shade touched you? Can you point on your hand where the shade touched you?
The shade did not touch me. I touched the shade.
You touched.
Important distinction.
Why? Miss Farron, you say that you have been haunted by a shadowy presence for how long exactly?
Years since childhood.
Yes, okay. And you decided to, and I do not know how to properly enunciate my confusion at this behavior, but you decided to touch it.
It was different this time. It wasn't faceless like before. It looked like me. It was my own
Naturally.
face looking back at me.
Well,
Just shady.
Okay, so, Miss Farron, until I can run a comprehensive, I don't even know, study, analysis, would you kindly refrain from touching your shade? Again, for the foreseeable future, please?
I need to get back up to the academy. How do I gain access to the upper circle?
Look, you don't. That's the thing. I will... Look, Miss Farron, I will take a look at this. Give me a moment. I need to go back to the workshop. And then we need to prioritize getting you residency papers, which is well overdue. And right now, your transients here. Look, it will not matter if you touch your shade or not if the Danda boys find you without your residency papers here. All right?
I need to get to the academy to get my residency papers, and then I can figure out what is going on here. I have proof of my mother's graduation. All I need to do is make my way back to Lemonista and to Donabello, and then I will be accepted and allowed to stay in the city. How do I send a message?
Why are you guys so loud?
Chester, just as you guys look over at Chester, you can see his stomach is like double the size it should be. Like if you put a person in someone else's stomach and he was just able to like stretch around it unnaturally, that's what he looks like. Just like pregnant.
How are you feeling, Chester?
Full and
Would you, Mr. Sudamon, would you mind staying put until you compact yourself a little bit?
Chester, give me a Constitution saving throw. Give me a Constitution saving throw. And while he's doing that, you're still like groggy-eyed, waking up. You look at Farron Shadowwalker. Give me a perception check on her. Oh, Chester, you're not feeling good. Sitting down does not feeling good. Sitting down does not feel good right now. You're like, oh, you get up, you like start like shambling around. You've grown from like your 6'4", 6'5". You're tall but skinny. You've filled out and you've gotten taller. You're almost like 7'5" right now because of this height your belly has given you. You're like, oh, so imagine just like a bean pole with a giant circle in the middle. As he's like lumbering around, his belly like shifts and turns with the mass inside of it. He goes, you get the spins. You start spinning, the room starts spinning. You're like, give me another Constitution saving throw. Wait, Chester, you gave me. Wait, no, Lestard, give me a perception check. I'm sorry. My bad. And with your Constitution, you start. There, like as you're like, I need to get out. As soon as you say I need to get out of here, you like burp up a shoe. You go, and then like a shoe comes out and like half digested. So like the sole is almost completely gone. The middle of it is almost eaten out. The like the top where the calf would sit is almost completely gone. The laces are gone. It definitely looks like it was partly digested. He goes, I gotta leave. There's like burping sounds. There's like saliva or some kind of liquid. Yeah, no, she was fully clothed the whole time. She has all her items fully clothed.
Out of the mouth. It came out of the chest area when I.
Oh yeah, it comes out the chest, not his mouth. He burps, and then all of a sudden, a shoe comes out of his belly.
Can it please be the nipple? The nipple just regurgitates the shoe.
Oh my goodness.
Singardi, what mic is your Discord using?
Isn't I using the right one?
I don't know. It doesn't sound like it.
It's definitely. If it doesn't sound like it's definitely not using the right one.
It sounds like it's using your webcam.
Definitely not.
I texted that to you earlier.
A naked person.
It would be inappropriate to eat a naked person at all. What are you talking about? It's the only time I do eat people. That's crazy. Is it a bad time for a big man Blastoise? We were just talking about that. Yes, it is a bad time for a big man Blastoise. Oh, I'm glad it fixed your headphones. So as you, Lestard Montbelliard, please give me a perception check as you're like waking up. And Chester, oh, I didn't see it. It didn't come through.
Oh, got a 19. Why did that not go through?
Okay, all right, I want everybody to click on.
Their VTT is having issues.
Yeah, I want everyone to go to your Beyond 20, either Firefox or Google extension, and make sure that is working because that's what carry over your D&D.
How do we do that? Where do we do that?
So there should be like an extension thing.
Plugins.
Your plugins.
Wait, one at a time. One at a time.
Yeah, you go. You got this, Singardi. You're tech expert.
So hold up. Are you on Google Chrome or Firefox?
Firefox.
God
Same.
damn it.
Hold on. In Firefox, it should be, you see like a little tab, next to your sign in or your like profile. It looks like a puzzle piece at
Yeah.
the very top right. Yeah,
So-
click that.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
or you
then
might
make-
have to use the 3 drop-down dots, depending.
Yeah, and then, or if you're on Google, use the 3 drop down dots. Or if you're on Google, you should see all of your.
I have the Beyond 20 added or what add-on, what do you want to call it?
Can you toggle? Can you select
Is
it?
your
Yeah,
Somehow?
I can select it. I can open it.
Yeah,
And it
can you-
says buy rations or Beyond 20 options. I'm assuming it's the options.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure, I got a new tab open, and that has a bunch of different settings.
I don't know. Just all right. We can.
Are you on? Yeah, for both.
You guys can just
both
tell me the
game
numbers.
and yeah. Well, so Mac, for you can actually see it in D&D Beyond if you're in one of the characters. If you want to actually see it,
Yeah, let me look. But I just want
So,
everyone else to see it.
when you're
too.
on one of the character sheets, up at the top there's a short rest, long rest, and then you got the bars. That is everyone's role.
It says no game activity yet. Do I have to
Oh.
be in? Do I have to be in their selection? No, it doesn't say that either. Interesting. All
Oh,
right,
I
yeah.
see it. Let's start. There we go.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about. Like there should be a blue dot that just showed up there because I rolled the dice.
I don't see
Yeah,
it.
5.
I
Yeah,
don't see
Chester
it.
rolled a 5. And
Yep.
let's start roll the 19. I can see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I just can't see it for some reason. That's all right. It's all right. 19.
Sure.
Sorry. If you
on.
guys,
I can do something for this.
Oh, yeah.
You keep going.
yeah, keep going. Got it. Let's start. As you're looking around, you're looking at your place. As you make eye contact, like fully take in Farron. You look at her hand, and you can see that it has this black tinge and the black lightning-esque kind of effect going up a bit, almost like a tattoo. And as you look, you're like, you look at her hand. You're looking at her hand. As your vision fully comes into focus, you look up at her, and that one black streak of hair that was on the front has now expanded to like, I want to say almost like a quarter of her hair.
Can Lestard make either an investigation or a perception or an arcana check to see if this is... It has progressed, something has changed, but is it currently progressing?
Go
Is it
ahead and
moving? Is it growing?
Give me, I would say, an investigation check because you're just looking to see if it's changing, right? You're making like an observation, and then if you, depending on that, we'll make another arcana check. Farron, he looks at you, and his eyes go like they like come into focus, and they go wide at you. They're like,
What is it?
Got a 9.
got a 9. You see that it is moving. It looks like it's swirling in her hand and on her palm and on the back of it, and then the lightning. It doesn't seem to stay in one spot. It's not. It's not static. It's dynamic. So it kind of like ebbs and flows inside of their forearm.
Did Miss Farron, would you mind? I can't get a proper look at it. Is it growing currently? Is something happening right now to it?
Yes, it's moving. It's shifting. It
Is
is
it shifting or
everywhere.
it's growing? Or if it's
I-
just undulating?
I don't think it is covering more space. It just seems to be moving across the expanse of my arm and hand.
So it is not growing currently.
Not growing.
Do not think so, no.
Okay, well, Miss Farron, I will sit down with you and study this and take a proper medical history of this and what has preceded it. But right now, we are being hunted, and I need to settle that.
That
Then
doesn't work. That's too small.
we need to make sure that the Dandy Boys will not hunt you, because if they kill you, then this do not matter. Is that okay with you, Miss Farron?
What is the time of day, by the way? Are we into the next day?
Yeah, you guys, it's like, it's so early. I'm going to call it like 5:30 a.m. this time. And you guys went to bed, I want to say relatively early last night, at probably around like 8 o'clock because of just like sheer exhaustion. So you guys got a full 8 hours in there.
And then what time do they start letting people into the city again?
They don't start letting people into the city for another couple of hours. So I'll say like 8 o'clock is when officially like non-residents of the city are granted access.
Yeah. Okay.
Put that for Mac.
Yeah, I would suggest we lay low for a few more hours.
We could lay low for a few more hours. Yeah. Thank you, Zagardi. Go for it. My bad.
Yeah.
Excellent. In that case, I need to leave the workshop. You stay here. Do not, and I cannot stress this enough, do not touch your shade. Probably ever, but at least until I come back. Okay?
Well, the damage has already been done, so...
Well, there's always ways to make the damage worse. Until we know what this is, I would suggest that we operate under that assumption. Yes, Miss Fayron, please.
I shall take your word for it as someone who seems to know how to make things worse, yes.
Excellent. Well, please do stay in the workshop. Do not touch either your shade or anything else. I will be back shortly. And he scoots out of
Mac, I
there.
have your answer real quick.
Yeah.
So go to the campaign setting on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Go
Campaign.
to the actual campaign. And then just
the actual campaign?
Display game log. Yeah, and then hit game log in the top right.
Okay.
That actually gives you everyone's dice rolls.
All right. Going to the campaign.
Yeah, I'm still looking at the add-on settings here, and I don't see anything here that is toggled off or anything.
Yeah, I use Google Chrome, so I.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. All right, now I can
that gives
see
you
it.
everyone's dice rolls there.
That's good. Okay, I'm gonna do a window capture. Oh, I can't do a window capture of that because it's gonna be in that. Okay, cool. I can see everyone's dice rolls at least. All right. So, sorry about that. Fey Wolf, thank you for the advantage on DM. That means I got 2 in the cannon, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. All right. So, all right. Hear me out, guys.
Just
What's up, Shay?
quick little thing. I'm still only using Roll20. Have been this whole time because I can never get the D&D Beyond thing working
Wait,
on my laptop.
Do you need us to?
Do we need to take a quick break while we figure this out real quick?
No, wait. Do we have to? Do we have to do a screen share on Discord so you can see the map, or do you see the map?
No, I can see the map on Roll20.
Okay, yeah, no, I remember that we have to have. I have your character sheet pulled up, so whenever you roll the d20, I can tell you your modifier. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about
for
that.
some reason, no matter what I try, D&D Beyond just will not work on my laptop. I've tried so many different times to get it to work, and it's just like, nope.
You can
Not
you can
for
roll
you.
it from your phone too.
Yeah.
You could roll from your phone, but there you are. I mean,
Because
yeah,
now
you
that
could
we're
roll from
using
your
this
phone.
game log.
I'm just using the Roll20. It's fine.
Well, no, the game log will actually show us your roll now.
So yeah, we
The
don't
one
have to do
that Matt's
any math.
looking at, it'll actually, it'll do the math for you.
Yeah,
and
I'll do
Matt
all
will
the
see
math
it.
first, and I'll see it. So
If you want,
all right. So we talking about Farron. Lestard is leaving the house. He's putting his clothes on. He's putting his scarf on. It's cold outside because it's like middle of winter in Ravensdrop. He's putting on his boots. Chester, with your Constitution saving of 8 and your burp up the shoe, you don't feel good. You don't, and this house is hot now. You feel feverish. You want to get out. You need out of this place. What do you do?
well, I know I'm not supposed to be in the city, so am I just gonna go freaking back to the sewer? Because
You
that's the only way
could.
that I know how to get in and out.
Yeah, you could. You
I'm
could
gonna go
potentially.
back in the sewer at least.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. You do that. All right. So, Lestard, as you leave, you see like Chester like shambling behind you, like leaning over, tipping. He like puts his head out the door. He starts scooting out. Like you see his belly get stuck. Go ahead and give me a strength save, Chester, to get your belly out of the door because you're double the size that a normal person would be.
This is gonna go real well. Now mine doesn't want to roll.
The start is
okay.
going to get blamed for this.
Lestard is gonna get blamed for this. Don't you know? No, it's not.
no, it didn't
Now
work.
it's not doing it. Now it's not doing
You know
anything.
what?
Oh, there we go.
No,
Oh,
no, I
boom.
did it. There we go.
There you go.
It's just slow.
Okay, so
10.
you get a 10. You are stuck in the doorway. You're like, you got your arms on the outside. Like half of you is on the inside. Your legs are pushing against this mass of your belly. It's like squishing against the door, like full of water. Like, you fail the second one too.
Twice in a row with 10.
Lestard, you're watching from outside as this man is stuck half in your door, looking like an absolute caricature of what a person would look like.
I do not have time for this. And he goes.
As you yell
you start
that,
to walk away, the door creaks, and you start hearing it break.
yeah, you're Visca Mudpaw, you hear yelling like, I don't have time for this. You wake up in your trash can and you scratch your fur. And then you hear like the sound of like a door creaking, which you've heard within the last 24 hours of the first door that Lestard had that Chester broke.
It's still the same door.
Sure it is.
It's just more pieces, that's all.
It's just a mended version of it.
I peek my head out and I'm just kind of looking at the madness going on. It's like, well, I suppose this means it's time to go into Lestard's place and look for breakfast.
You scurry through the little hole that you have that connects your house to his workshop, and you start going through his stuff. You like open his pantries. You're like, no, not that. No, not that. Go ahead and give me
There are no pantries in there.
You know what I meant, like your pantry, whatever you have for food.
Maybe sample cabinets.
Yeah, sample cabinet. Let's go with that. Give me a perception check. And as you're doing that, you see Farron Shadowwalker like looking at her hand. Or is Farron watching the ass of Chester trying to go through the door? It's up. I don't know what would be more.
Like she's given him a passing glance, but he seems to be following Lestard.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You're looking at your hand. You're like, what the fuck? You hear like a scurrying from behind you as you look, and you see Visca Mudpaw like eating the only piece of bread that he probably has in the whole house that she found, and it's like. Just like you guys make eye contact.
How's the bread?
A bit stale.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
figures. Enjoy.
She's like licking her fingers. She like scurries around. You go underneath all of the tarps, and as you look, you're like, he hasn't really done any more work on these things. You pop around, you look around, you go through his box of like important things. You go, I don't need his gold. Click. You like roll through. You're like going through everything. You're like. All right, nothing new, just food. No food. All right, you all you want is food. So all of his other stuff you kind of like leave alone, and then you scurry back into your little trash can. You pop up and you go, and you're like, all right. You look and you see Lestard. Are you leaving Chester in your door?
Look, I mean, what's Lestard supposed to do about it? And he's on a time frame. The fact that he had a long rest, the fact that he actually got hours of sleep is a danger. It's an active danger. He's being hunted. The entire team is being hunted. He needs to go get that box that he ordered first thing in the morning. This shit is not acute. This is not his top priority at the moment. And they just keep stacking problems on him that are not his number one or in his sphere of expertise, let's just say. Well, he can't be fucked with any of this nonsense. He's gonna go to the workshop, man. He's gonna get his box. He's gonna try to lay down quickly a full trail, and then maybe he can start trying to fix this shit.
All right, so you turn on your heels. You turn towards the wood carvers that should be open soon, and you leave Chester to get out of the door.
They probably should have been open all night, considering it was a rush job.
Well, not open to the public, but ready for your order.
No,
yes,
but open to me.
Yeah, open to you. Yeah. You head out. Chester, what are you doing about this door? Shay, you are out. You could be inside or outside, depending on what you want to do. You have access to both very easily. What are you doing, Chester?
I'm going to assume I'm struggling against the wood, and the wood is very flimsy, so the wood might break.
Yeah, so do you want to keep doing it, or do you want to ask for help? What are you thinking, bud?
I'm not going to ask for help.
Okay, give me another strength check. You're just like...
This is going to go real well. Well, now mine doesn't want to roll on for me.
Maybe it might just be slow. Might be slow. So as he's making this roll potentially, Lee Moonkake, you remember the exact directions that... actually, that's not about exact. Give me an intelligence roll to make sure you remember the directions that Lestard Montbelliard had given you. Because he has given you guys multiple long-winded, excruciatingly detailed directions about how to get to certain places. And you are... Yeah, let's see what you got. You're not dumb.
Yes, I am.
Oh, it's been a long night.
Yes, I am.
Situation.
It's a critic fail.
You don't remember. You're like wandering around the bottom of the city. Yeah, you're looking around. Oh, by the way, Lee, you got an outfit change. They took away your your last armor, and they're gonna give you an improved set of armor. So you were wearing a chain shirt, but now you are walking around in black and silver. I think it's scale mail is the one I want to give you.
Oh. Does it increase my AC to 20 then?
We'll find out. Because your dex is high, so let's find out. See what happens if I take this up.
I think it's dex capped at 3.
Bless you.
Scale mail.
Yeah, it does cap it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, anyway.
Also, I got D&D Beyond to work on my phone. I don't know why I didn't
Hey!
but I got it to work on my phone.
Hell
Hey!
yeah! Let's go!
Mm.
All right.
Do a test roll real quick.
Yeah, do a test roll.
Okay.
Oh no, I think it was
There we
half
go.
See
plate.
it?
Yeah!
A 5.
Hey!
Okay. Cool beans.
Cool beans, you're locked in. You did it. Was it the half plate then? Yeah, they're giving you half plate. There we go.
Okay.
So now you are in all black and silver armor with the emblem of Paylor in silver on it. So now you look like one of them. You're wandering around the streets trying to find your friends, and as you're doing this, everyone is just looking at you and like very fearfully. Like people are like parting to get out of your way.
Okay.
All right, so you're wandering
So I'll just-
around the slums somewhere. Go ahead and give me a roll on the D4 to see what direction you go. You're going full Zorro from One Piece right now, just wandering around.
1d4.
Yep. And we'll call north, south, east, west.
3.
So you're going to go
Three.
east, north, south, east. All right, so
Okay.
you start heading east into the city. That's going to take you... Okay, so you're still in the upper ring, too. You're still in the secondary ring, not the upper ring. You're still in, like, the secondary. All right. So you start wandering around, and as you do, you come upon a bazaar, and you can see a clamor of people start to gather there. And as they are, you see a man in the center. They're all, like, kind of, like, pushing forward, getting up, trying to get to him. As he's going, one at a time now. I only have so much of this hun fruit serum to go around. It will make you stronger, faster, smarter. And people, and, like, as you, like, walk around, you're like, whatever. And you see people are like has like squib and gold. They're trying to get as much of it as they can. He's getting like swarmed. He seems to have like bodyguards that are like pushing back on them. The bodyguards are yoked. They're all completely bald, no eyebrows, no hair, and they have like their veins are just protruding out of their skin as if they're about to burst. They look like their strength has been enhanced somehow. You look back at them and like, what the hell? And you keep making your way east. Chester, with your 14 strength, you bust through the doorway. The hinges on the door break off outwardly as you push your way through, and you're like, and you start heading down the street towards the sewer. As you're doing that, Farron, you are now in a cold house that is not protected by the wind. You wanted to grab something, I'm pretty sure, at some place last session.
I wanted to grab something.
Yeah. Someone said they were going to do something for you. It involves
They
pockets.
did. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. But I need to get back up to the second tier of the city so I can get back in. But I've been told I can't move from this place until a bit later because, you know, it's not going to be good if we get caught and chucked out. But I have this book that kind of shows my mother's graduation, and I just need to get it to the right people.
And
How do I send word to them?
I mean, you do know
Is
somebody
Visca
in the
still
city.
around?
Visca's around. Yeah, Visca's here. Visca, do you want to be inside or outside, actually?
Good. I might as well. I'm just like chilling out on like one of Lestard's workbenches, just kind of gnawing away at my bread.
Just like dangling their feet. You look around. You see Visca just...
Visca, I think I may need your help.
Oh, and what kind of help is that?
I I've been promised residency in the city. I needed to get proof of my mother's graduation, which was the whole trip down into the laboratory and, the fighting the flies and all of that stuff. I just need to get this book back to the academy. How do I send word there? How do I get myself into that area? I guess you know the city well.
I know quite a bit of it, yes. There's some areas I still have not explored. It's because they are very tightly guarded. But I might know of one way to get you there. I also know I could get you at least a friend of mine, aka a pigeon, to deliver a message.
That may work. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Can I like start rooting around Lestard's workshop for like paper and a quill?
Oh yeah, start rooting around his workshop. Hey, give me an investigation
lift
check.
Things up, open drawers.
You're the one that left them alone, Lestar. Don't blame them.
And you didn't tell us.
Yeah,
not to
I
touch
will.
anything
I
this
will
time
blame them.
around.
He's harboring
You didn't tell us not to
fugitives.
touch anything this time.
13.
I did
18.
tell everyone not to touch anything. I absolutely did. Let's start.
With your,
harboring
with your
fugitives.
13, you're going through. You start going through his drawers. You're like, no, not that one. You open one and there's just like eyeballs like in jars. You're like,
Huh? And then shut that again.
yeah. You open another one and there's just like various like feet like cut off at like certain parts. You're like,
Not human feet.
not human feet, animal feet. It's a taxidermy shop. You know what? There might be some human toes. Who knows? Who knows?
No, nope. That's illegal. That's illegal.
That's
no human
illegal.
paraphernalia at all. That's illegal.
Okay, all right. He
Yeah.
says it's not there. He's like, sure. You close the door. You open another one, and you seem to find what looks like to be parchment and ink.
Okay, great. I'm just going to help myself to a sheet of parchment. I'm going to pen a letter to Lemonista, and I'm going to say, I have the evidence that you require. I will also require access into the upper circle of the city in order to deliver you. Can you please send, I don't know, a kind of pass for the day to Visca? What address would this be?
Address.
What streets are we on? How will the I suppose the pigeon can return a pass for me, correct?
Maybe.
Most likely.
Okay. Please attach pass to this pigeon and it will find its way back to me. Yours, Faerun Shadowwalker. And I'm gonna if this pigeon could get to the academy, that would be amazing.
Okay, so Visca,
The academy is no problem. It's just a matter of finding the exact one I need.
okay, so you're looking for a
I'm sure
particular
your
pigeon.
skills. I am sure your skills
Wait,
are
in
unmatched.
particular, some of the pigeons are a bit snobby. This one in particular
Huh.
and I have become really good friends.
Snobby pigeons. Well, I never.
Yes. They don't necessarily like me because I tend to also be around when they're trying to find food. So they're kind of
Aha.
The character that I'm gonna have to roleplay. Thank you, Shay. Snobby pigeon. Oh, okay, all right. So,
I said this one wasn't snobby.
oh, this one's not
Nice.
snobby. All right, the not snobby pigeon. Okay, so you take the letter and you head outside and you're on top of Lestard's workshop looking for your pigeon friend, and you see a collection of them like over top of a building, and they're looking down at something, and you scurry your way over there and you look behind them and they see they're looking at at Chester as he's wobbling through the streets, like lumbering through. He's like crawling and like walking. He's like, bleh, bleh. As he's doing that, there's like parts of like clothing and items that are like falling on the ground. There's like a gold is like dropping from his like chest one at a time.
As I see Chester, I'm just like, wow, he really does not look good. Which of course startles some of the pigeons.
Yeah, you look, all the pigeons go, oh, great heavens, and like they fly away, except for one that goes, Hey, Trash Girl, what's up?
Hey, bud.
He like puts out a
I have
wing.
something
You guys dap up
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah. Hey, I have something I need you to deliver to the academy.
Oh, he looks at you and he turns his head and goes, "The what?
The tall
the what?
building. The school.
What's a school?"
Goodness. Forget you guys are kind of. Anyway, you know that big, tall building that a lot of magic people go to?
What's magic?
And at this point, I just turn around and I can see like the towers of the building. That building.
Oh, yeah, big tree. Yeah, I can go to that big tree.
Yes. I need you to deliver this there. To, do you remember that woman that makes baked goods?
He looks at you and goes,
Always...
and just kind of turns his head. You just see his eyes dilating. He's he's thinking, and it's. Give me a persuasion check to see if you can describe what Lemonista looks like to this guy. And I'm gonna grab my dice and I'm gonna see if I can make an intelligence check to see if that actually works.
Is that just a D20?
Yeah, the D2. Well,
So if you scroll on there, there's actually something that says intelligence.
Yeah.
Well, no,
in
that's
your
for
skill check.
yeah.
Or no, yeah, intelligence. Yeah, you just click the intelligence. Oh God!
Oh damn!
Oh,
Yes,
gosh.
that
I
works.
clicked the wrong
Oh
one.
God!
No, don't roll again. That's
I'm
perfect.
not
You
going
rolled the
to.
19.
You rolled a 19.
Okay.
I don't see it in the log. Where did it...
I don't see it either.
I don't
click
see
the
it
log
either.
but I watched the dice roll.
Okay,
Yeah, so there's a 19.
I'm gonna take
Why
your
is-
word for it.
Why is
I
this
saw it too.
permanently fucked? Why is
I don't know.
nothing of this integration
It's
working
stream.
tonight?
It has to be a little scuffed. I got a 4.
It seems about
Okay, all right, hold on now. So technically, I get advantage because I have to use it to my next roll. So I'm gonna use advantage on this one so the pigeon gets advantage from chat. I got a 5. So technically, I got a 5. -2 from the pigeon for a common pigeon, and he gets a 3. So he just goes, "What?
Sure.
What?
What do you say about Lemonista to try to describe it? Let me see if I can't get some context from it. Go ahead."
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Small. How best to describe this to a pigeon? Small lady smells like lemons.
Lemon? Does he know? He's got to know what that fruit is. He's got to know lemons, right? It's a common fruit, yeah.
They kind of stay away from it because it's like.
Okay, he knows. I got a 14. I got a 14
Okay.
minus 2, so I got a 12.
Okay.
He knows what a lemon is. Okay.
Okay.
We're on lemon.
Yeah, she smells like lemons, hence the name Lemonista. That is who you're looking for.
Oh.
Are we
Okay.
assuming
And
that's
he
where the name
flies
came from?
away. He doesn't have the letter. You go ahead. Give me. Yeah, you call out for him. He goes. He flies back. What? I'm going.
I know, but you don't have what I need you to deliver.
Oh wait. What, you want me to carry something? He looks at you. What do I get out of it? That sounds a lot like work.
I still have a bit of stale bread.
Oh fuck yeah, stale bread.
I just take out the little tiny hunk that I have left and kind of sprinkle it on the ground.
It's just enough for to be in your little raccoon hand, so it is small. So he pecks at it very briefly before he eats it all. He goes, "All right." And you take the letter and you tie it on his little pigeon foot, and he just goes and flies.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so now Chester's going to the sewer. We got Farron. So now Farron, you've sent this letter. Is there anything else that if you were to go see Lemonista that you would want to do while up there?
Yeah, she did say that she would look at potentially repairing the dress. So I'm gonna need to get that dress back from the something hippogriff. What was it called?
The hammered hippogriff.
The hammered hippogriff, because the dress was up there in the room that my mother occupied. But I don't want to go out before 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Before strangers are, out and about in the city. So
Okay.
I'm probably going to want to hold tight until maybe about 8:30-ish.
Okay. That
Once
sounds
strangers
good.
have started filtering through the streets.
Good. I like that. All right, bet. Thinking with your head. I like that. I would have just gone. Lee Moonkake, you were wandering the streets with your natural failure of finding where your friends are. You're new to the city, and and after your training, you were like, "Oh shit, I gotta be somewhere, guys. I'll be back." And they're like, "Of course, brother, come anytime." And you left, and now you're trying to find your friends. Go ahead and give me another intelligence check.
Oh my goodness.
You can do it. Come on, come on, Himbo. Oh, it's rough. It is so rough.
We have advantages, and we have 2 advantages on 5+2, guys.
Just fair. Yeah, we could use an advantage here if you want to try to find your friends.
For this roll.
Okay,
for
fine.
This roll.
I'll use it.
Do it, or don't, It's, we haven't determined.
I'll do it.
Also,
Yeah, we don't have any health crises or anything,
yeah, we're
circling
good.
around our
Yeah,
heads.
we're good. Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Roll
we're
for
fine.
it. Roll for it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We keep saying that.
There we go.
Oh! After getting somehow out of the second ring back into the slums, you're like, I know exactly where I am because I was beaten up right over there. All right, let's go. You start making your way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and you're homebound. And you see Chester Suduman doubled over on all fours, and like you can you've seen him when he's eaten somebody, and as you look at him, you're like,
Not again.
and with that, we are going to take our first scheduled break.
Hey.
All right, so
Hey.
folks, we will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. And yeah, with that, please enjoy the musical stylings of That's So Mac Daddy. I'll see you guys in just a bit. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Welcome back, everybody. We are back from our mini break. We cycled some fluids, we got some more bevies, and we are moving on. We are picking back up with Lestat de Montbéliard, heading to the wood shop. Lestat, you're heading to the wood shop. You're making your way through the town. The town is sleepy because it's in the morning, but still, this is the slums of Raven's Drop, also known as the Feathers. There are people like curled up together in ramshackled little box houses on the side of the street. There's housing that's leaning against each other. Everyone here is in deep poverty, including yourself. And there are people starving in the streets, freezing in the cold. There's families huddled around burning piles of trash. You can see that most people don't even have like a house. It's just like a roof that is supported by some kind of structure, and they're huddled around fires underneath of it. As you look throughout the streets, you can see they're all doing the same thing, and that is ingesting some kind of yellow powder that is either in liquid form with like drinks, or just straight onto the lips through the nose, maybe even rubbing it onto their teeth. But they're all doing it, and they have a yellow tinge to their skin, like almost jaundice.
And this is nothing that Lestat hasn't seen before.
Right, yeah, this is fairly typical. People like offer out their hands to you, like,
He's just beelining. He's here with a purpose. If he doesn't get a bleeding heart from this on a regular basis, now is not going to cut through his attention span.
Yeah.
He's here for a reason, and that reason is urgent. So he's just beelining for the carpentry shop.
You're beelining for the carpentry shop. Let me put you in the slums. I didn't change this map, so there might be a fight going on still here. Yeah, let's there we go. All right. So you are making your way. Yeah, I do have the wrong tokens. Oh no! All right, it's whatever for right now. So Lestar's making his way towards the wood shop over here, while Chester is over here kind of like puking, where we have changed layer, token layer, save changes, tokens, where Lee has found him. Visca is kind of like on this roof, and Farron is in the workshop here. I don't know if everyone can see that. Let me
resize my token.
Why won't it let it reset your token?
No, resize.
Oh. It won't let you resize it.
small.
Yeah.
Do
it won't
we
let you-
need a map for this?
No, it's just so everyone knows where they are. That's all. Get that out of here for right now.
He says as he starts a freaking combat.
I didn't say that. Anyway, let's start. You walk up to the wood
No,
shop and you
roll
can
image
see
check.
that it is closed. The sign says closed. The windows are like dark. What do you do?
Doesn't care. It starts banging on the door.
One moment. You hear the gruff voice of the old man, of the old wood carver. The elf opens the door and you can see his wizened face, long white hair. He looks tired. His eyes have huge like underbags underneath of it. They're bleary. He like rubs them. Oh, yes, it's you, of course. Come.
Oh, I'm glad that I didn't wake you up or anything. I was wondering, it is light out. Yeah, delightful. And I'm assuming that the commission is done. Yes.
Yes. As you recall, the deal was that I would give you a box I was working on and take your pieces, finish working on a box, and give that piece to them, and you receive this piece. So yes. Your commission is complete. And he hands out a fairly ornate box. Again, it was meant to be like an art piece. So the bottom of it, finely carved with like ravens flying across the bottom. The top of it, functional ass fucking top. Functional top, closed, a little rough, just a lid. The rest of it, like the bottom, ornately carved. The top, a top. And you're like,
Excellent.
oh.
It works. No, fuck, this is perfect. Excellent.
yeah,
Yes, thank you.
And you're able, I'm going to say with the
crafted.
size that you have, you could put the stone, both objects that you were also holding on to in if you would like to.
Well, technically, he got rid of the nun's amulet.
Yeah, you got rid of that. Yeah.
Both of them. Both
get
the
rid
one
of
that he
both of them.
had. Well, both of the one that Chester had, because Lestar didn't have anything, and the one that the nun had. So he doesn't have to care about those things, but he's got other shit. So yes, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I will be sure to pay to your custom and recommend other people to your expeditious profession. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. He like blearily like starts talking. You're like, whoop, you're already turning around, walking out of his house. Dark Ragnar 1990. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you guys. We just made it to 550, baby.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Appreciate you.
Question. There was a gold payment attachment to this as well. I think they haggled out to 13 gold.
Nah, I believe it was. I thought it was 15. I'm gonna swear it was 15.
We haggled. That's the thing.
We did haggle, yeah. So we'll call it 13, and then you gave him the rest of the pieces of the blood oak you had as well. All raw material went straight to him.
All
all
give
raw
him all
material.
the blood
Yeah.
oak you had, and just make the thing work.
Yep. Okay, cool. So he's got the raw material of the blood oak, and you gave him 13 gold pieces, which he was able to.
So
go
here's
for it.
the thing. Here's the thing. Somehow this thing is tracked. He doesn't want to lead him back to the workshop. It's bad enough that they spent the night there. So he's gonna, as fast as he can, just essentially, before he puts it in a box, lay down a track in not the exact opposite direction of the workshop, but sort of veering away towards like the docks. The docks, perfect. A little bit towards the docks for like, I don't know, 200 yards or something. Then put it in the box, circle back home as quick as you possibly can.
You're going on a little adventure.
No, but 200 yards. It's just to put a different direction on it.
So you have it not box closed, walking around with it out, like making and then
Doesn't put it in the box at all until he's past those 200 yards towards the docks.
Right.
Then he's gonna put it in, cycle back, because he doesn't know how this is being tracked. He just knows that it is, considering the message we got from Professor Talon while we were downstairs, that people have been searching for
him. Yeah.
He just knows that. He doesn't know how, but he's pretty sure this is going to block it. So he's going to lay down a false track so they don't so it's not obvious that the thing will be at the workshop. He's going to lay down a false track in case they are actually tracking it, or if they are seeing it as a ping on the map, or whatever the hell. He doesn't know. It's just a precaution here, really.
Okay, I got you. So yeah, you're laying down false tracks here.
And he doesn't mind going fast, like almost jogging, like running down the street.
Okay.
Not
Give me an athletics
beelining.
check. Give me an athletics check to see. Yeah, I know this is gonna be great. The wizard's going on a jog, guys. Just after a deep night's sleep of cramped living in the cold, he's jogging in snow. This is gonna be great.
You got advantage, man.
You're not very.
Oh, do I? Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
they're gonna use the advantage on this. You were just saying that's crazy.
Oh, we just got another one.
oh, well,
Oh, we
yeah,
did.
okay.
Oh, we did just get another
Okay,
one. Yeah,
well,
you're
in
right,
that
you're
case,
right.
I'm gonna burn one. If you burn one for finding their way, I'm gonna burn one for this. But it's better, much better.
There we
That's
go.
17. That's fine.
Okay, all right. You get some distance. You're like, you're avoiding people. You're not falling on the snow. You're with the urgency of my life depends on it jogging. And
Kinda, yeah. Because
Yeah.
this is supposed to simulate someone essentially running to a ship to catch a ship
yeah.
to go out of town with the amulet, right?
Yeah,
That's
sure,
the
sure,
idea.
sure. Do you want to do it like acting involved because you're trying to like role play this? Do you want to get a performance check on top of that?
No, because they're only supposedly they're only tracking the movement of the thing.
I mean,
However, they're
you've got
tracking
this
the
all thought out. I mean, I'm just asking.
No, well, I mean, he has a theory, right? And besides, he's in a
Well, there
rush.
could be
He's got other
people that are
things.
watching you right now.
There could be people watching you right now, bro.
Well, in that case, it's fucked. In that case, we're fucked. Because
Okay,
then the box is not going to help. So,
You got all right.
Almost.
You run to the docks, and as you run to the
Toward the
docks,
docks.
you run
not
towards
to
the
the dogs
docks.
necessarily,
Yeah.
towards the dogs.
Okay.
He
you
doesn't
run
want to
towards
do
the
the
docks.
whole fucking day trip, right? Because
Okay.
it's probably going to take him like half an hour or something. This is like a 200-yard jog,
So not far.
so that he puts down a full trail and then put it in a box, put the box in his coat, and then circle around. and go
Okay.
back
All
home.
right.
Cool.
So you're basically doing like a D, straight and then big circle around.
Not necessarily a big circle.
Okay.
I mean, at the moment where he has it in a box, he's going stealth mode essentially. They
Okay.
will not be
Keep it a low
able to
profile.
track him, hypothetically at least. And if they can still, then they're still fucked, so it doesn't matter.
fair.
So,
Okay. So as you're making your way down the street, you make your way down the street. Again, you're seeing all this poverty. You get 200 yards to where you want to, put the thing, and begin circling. As you're
Yeah.
doing that, Lee, you find Chester on the ground. He's hacking up, or at least his belly is dropping from his pockets, maybe, or his shirt is just like a boot, a gauntlet, a neckerchief, some rope, and you're just like burping sounds like.
Really rough shape, man.
Is this your second meal since we last talked? Though, how is it, buddy?
I ate too
How
much
big was
food.
how big was he this time?
She?
She. What happened?
big lady.
I got told I had to get rid of.
Was it Lestat?
No, I didn't know. I did not eat Lestard. That Lestard's a he, not a she.
I said, was it Lestat that told you to eat this? Her.
Oh yes.
I figured as much.
Also, I'm still up on the roof, so I can see them still.
Oh yeah, you're watching this whole thing.
I just called from the roof. Hey, Lee!
I just
I can
turned
tell you
towards
what
the roof.
happened.
What happened, Miska? What-
Nothing happened. We're sticking to the story. Nothing happened.
Also, as you guys see Lee was in silver or like relatively like steel armor that was like a shirt, and he like had his arms exposed. Now he's only almost completely decked out. The only thing that he's missing is maybe like half his chest isn't covered by like full plate. It's like a chain, but the rest of him is in thick armor. He looks like a tank now. And he's all dressed in all black.
More importantly, is it more or it's less shiny? I don't like it. You need to go back to your old stuff.
You need to stop eating people.
This wasn't my choice.
Looks like you got an upgrade there, bud, as I'm like off of the roof and walking up now.
Minor
Where did you
upgrade,
get
yes.
fucking
You can
jokes there, bud?
Look in your butt.
Oh, you on a cycle there, bud?
I'm going to smack you, JPS.
You see
I'm
Vika
gonna
just
go
reach
smack
her hand out
Cryptics.
of the game and slaps JPS. Deadpool powers. All right, so without the
Also, cryptics.
why does Cryptus need to get slapped? How big was he this time? That's what she said. Someone time out Cryptics.
But-
Someone time out Cryptics. I'm just kidding.
I got it.
It's about
but
time
anyway.
Critics caught some heat. Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah,
All right. So, Visca, you're
There we go. I
climbing
timed it out
down.
for 10 seconds.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay,
You come down from the roof and you are watching these people interact. You see Lee's got his upgrade. Lee, you look down, you're like, oh yeah, I got some new stuff. Chester, you're still crawling towards the sewer, and it's like right in front of you. You can see it. What do you do, bud? What do you do, bud?
Need to get out of here. Not supposed to be here.
Oh. Can
I
I
did it for
help
10
him in
seconds, not 10
some
minutes.
sort of way, or
by the
what?
way.
Wait, what? What, Lemon?
Can I help him in some sort of way?
You can. I mean, he's trying to crawl towards the sewer. You can see his hand like reaching for it. Like, I mean, what is a hand? Like, sometimes the fingers are pointing. Sometimes it turns into like a lady finger that are like perfectly manicured. Sometimes it turns into that monk's hand that he ate. Like, he's having problems like maintaining his form, and you can see
Wait,
that.
These warrior nuns had perfectly manicured fingers?
Yeah, they were
Yes.
queens.
Wow.
Slay, literally. Figuratively. All right. Anyway, so you see him like reaching for this like manhole cover that's barely on top, like holding it. It's been like replaced several times. It's not the right fit. You could easily just and give him the aid action if you want to help him crawl.
Or you can take
That
me
means he
back.
just wants to escape the city.
And he
You
just
know?
wants to get out. So he doesn't. You don't really know. He's like, not supposed to be here, and he's just like crawling. He's not feeling good.
Wait, that begs the question though. Since I joined the Paylor, do I have permission to be in the city without even working for it?
You have not asked that question to them, and it never crossed your mind until right now. So you don't know, my man.
Do I have to make the trip back to I just got here.
You also don't know where Farron is because she's on the same pass as you,
Yeah,
I don't
true.
even have a pass.
and he doesn't even have a pass. He didn't come in. You don't know how he got in here.
The thing is, people just seem to be like even the guards seem to be like respectful when I walk past. So that must mean something,
Who knows, brother? Who knows? It looks like you're just gonna have to put that theory to the test. What do you want to do with?
Can
with
I just
Chester?
find the nearest guard or something and ask him?
But you just go find a guard. This is the slums, my brother. The guards don't hang out down here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Farron, you look outside because no one has gone very far. You guys have been around the same almost football field radius. You look outside, you look up from your hands after seeing Visca like take off. You watched her argue with a pigeon, very concerned because it flew away and you were like,
Oh,
Like-
and then it came back again.
and then it came back again. You're like, oh, okay. And then it left. And then you see Lee show up fully decked out in all black and like looking at Chester, asking him a question. You see Chester going,
I'm also looking at him with disdain because his armor's now black and not shiny.
yeah, he's just. So you see all this transpire and you're just like, I'm gonna fucking die here.
I'm gonna turn around and go back inside.
If Farron is bored, she can try to fix the door again.
I didn't
saying.
break
No
the
door
door,
on that
so no.
I mean, technically speaking, you're not as safe as you think because there is no door. Anybody could just walk in.
Yeah,
It's fine.
this
It's
is
fine.
turning out to be a.
Also, the door's a little wider now, too.
Yeah, the door's a lot wider now.
Well, actually, that might actually help with loading on occasion.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna say the time right now with you guys' chat. What do you? All right, you guys know you're on a timer, and you guys know your timer has expired, except for Chester, who's just trying to leave. So if Chester gets into the sewers, he can potentially leave. Farron, you don't know how he got here. You don't know where he's going, but you know you have proof that you can become a citizen, and you have sent a message to somebody that may take some time to get here, and you said you wanted to lay low. Lee, do you want to go back to the tent, or do you want to ask a guard?
I want to ask a guard. I can't even be bothered to go outside.
Lawful characters, man.
All right. Lee, you begin making your way towards the north of the city, and you're going to find a guard, which, incidentally, Lestard Montbelliard, give me a perception check.
Lestard?
Yes, Lestard Montbelliard, perception check. Por favor.
No, it's all right.
14.
It's pretty good.
All right, with the 14, you see
15.
a huge 15. You see a huge dark figure of Lee Moon-ka. You recognize the blonde hair, but the outfit is completely different. And
that is a distinct armor set, right? I don't think Lestard saw the paladins previously. I mean, he saw them drag Lee off, but now, does Lestard recognize the armor?
you have seen them about the city plenty of
Does he
times.
know about them? What they do?
You
How they act?
know about Paylor because you've studied like basic, theology or whatever. You studied
but-
the basics. You know of them. You don't know their creeds, what they do. You just know they're like unlicensed cops.
Oh, there's plenty of those. That's the
Exactly.
only can we got.
Yeah, exactly. But like the guards are kind of licensed law. That's the thing. But they do their own law and their own thing. That's why I said
Sure.
kind of
Yeah, I
licensed.
mean-
License adjacent, all right?
Yeah, absolutely. The hooligans of the ruling warlord are licensed to do whatever they do. Absolutely. That's how that works. It is.
Oh, yeah.
It is
It's-
actually how that works. That's how cops work.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you recognize that he is in that armor set now.
Oh, delightful. Just beelines past. Good morning to Lee. Just glances at
Oh, good morning,
Shit.
Lestard.
Chester trying to crawl into the sewers. Like, oh great, he's not in the door anymore. Goes inside, lifts up whatever he can of the door to lean it, like find a corner that he can kind of lean it up so it at least covers the hole.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me an athletic check to fix your door. Lee, you find
It's not fixing it; it's lifting the board.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an athletic check to lift the board. Lee, you
Fine.
pass Lestard and go. You wave at him. You're like, "Hey, I'll be there in a bit. I'm gonna ask a question." And then you walk up to a guard, and it's like two of them at a random checkpoint where maybe like a giant rain drain comes from. So it could be big enough a person could slip through. So they have to guard that point, but it's not like a real door. You walk up to them, and they go. They like stiffen. They like grab their stuff. Their jaws tight. And they look at you.
I have not asked my commander this, but do the sons of Pelor have free reign in the city and stay?
They like look at each other. They look back at you and they look so confused. Usually you lot pretty pushy, to say the least. We have been given orders not to tussle with you unless we feel that you are overstepping yourselves. You can see, like, he's been told something, but you can see in his eyes he does not want that smoke. He doesn't want to deal with that. So maybe
basically, I'll take it. I'll take the. I have permission, so do whatever I want at this point.
no, I wouldn't say you have permission to do anything. You're not a citizen. You're just kind of a thorn, really, a pain in the side of the city. And you see the other guy like smack his buddy's shoulder. Hey, don't you do that? They burnt down Tommy's house last week. Sorry, sir. Ignore that. Sorry. Go about your day, please. No access through this point. And you see he points to like the grimy, rainy, moss-covered hole that maybe a halfling could fit through.
Was beyond that point?
Or it's the first ring. You might be able to gain access over there. And he like points to like an actual accessway door that's like a couple 100 yards down, and you can see like a gate with like a guard post.
My question is, will I be kicked out of the city? Will I be hunted by the dandy boys?
You see
That is
one of the
That's not a
guards just like
specific question at
yeah,
all.
one of the guards just like snickers and goes, "From having my way. I mean, I don't know, sir. You'd have to take it up with the dandy boys. You have anything wrong with them?
Not necessarily.
Well, I think you should be fine then. They're a fine lot if you're not on the bad side.
Just as this in general, does the Paylor have anything against the dandy boys, or the dandy boys have anything against the Paylors?
Brother, I don't know. I don't follow your creeds and credences. Just get out of here.
Fine. Okay.
You leave. Farron, you see Lestard struggling with his door like...
You got a 15.
Yeah, he did get 15. Well, still, you're just like, you're like holding the door up, but you're not able to like you have no tools in your hands. There's no way of fixing the door. And Farron's
His intention is not putting it back. It's just leaning kind of against the hobble, so
okay.
it just covers the hole essentially.
Sure. You lean it against the door, and this like a little bit of wind kind of like lifts it up, and then it puts it back down. You're like,
Yeah.
good enough.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, it's good enough. All right, Miss Farron,
Yes.
did you mess with my paper? Did you use my paper? And he goes over and starts. And my ink? What did?
You see that there's like an ink and a quill that's like sticking from a that's the only thing that you see is just like ink and quill.
You left the quill in the. Oh my.
Okay, I don't know about that. I'm just saying there's ink and
Starts
quill.
wiping the quill on his sleeve. All right, Miss Farron puts everything away again. Neat stack of papers in the drawer where it's supposed to be. Checks so that all of the covers are still intact on all of his equipment. All right, Miss Farron. What's the problem?
What? My hands. I touched a shade, and now I am shade touched.
Yes, and right. What does that mean? Do you have loss of sensation? Do you have a tingling sensation? Is there pain?
There's no pain. When I initially touched the shade, there was tingling, but it subsided. There is no abnormal sensation.
You had a physical interaction with a shade, and all it left was a tingling sensation at the point of contact.
Yes, for a very short amount of time.
And this was the same shade that has previously haunted you, yes?
Well, I don't know. As I said, this time was different. This time it had my features.
It had your features. Great. Fantastic. And you have been vague about how long it's been hunting you.
Oh, since childhood. I don't think there's much vagueness about that.
This shade has been hunting you since childhood. What can you, guess has changed in your circumstance presently that has, because I'm assuming that this is altered behavior from it, yes?
Oh, very much altered. What's changed? I'm currently a fugitive in a city, hiding out in a shack.
Oh,
That's
well,
definitely changed.
I am sure that this shade is not part of the current constabulary. So I doubt that is a factor at play. Is there anything else in your current circumstance that may have instigated this change in part 1, behavior, and part 2, in visage?
I did gain an item of my mother's, I believe. A pendant. This pendant. And I show him my pendant of darkness.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to do an arcane check
check?
on that? Yeah.
Plus 2 on. It's not gonna matter. 10 to 12 is not gonna matter.
I mean,
Oh,
we
actually,
did say
it's
you
plus-
could use
oh,
multiple
yes.
plus twos.
Yeah, no, seriously, that's without the that roll is without. Yeah, it's 18. So give me a plus 2 on that, so it's 20. Dirty 20.
Okay.
20.
Dirty 20. All right. I like how we're utilizing the meta mechanics of the plus 2s and the with advantages. Thank you,
That's
chat.
what they're
Shout
there
out
for.
to chat for giving us all these good stuff. Lets the game flow very fun.
W chat.
W
Now,
chat.
Giving it all to the players, not to the DM.
Don't listen to them. Give the DM advantage. I've got 2 in the I've got
never
1 in the
DM
chamber,
needed.
1 in the
Fine.
chamber.
Yeah.
You're right.
The
you caught
DM
me.
does not
Do it.
need it. The players are their own worst enemies.
Yeah,
The
appreciate
DM
it,
needs
Cryptics.
nothing.
The DM needs
Singati will ban
everything.
you if you ate the DM.
That's not true, and he better not. I'll
there
ban
we go.
Singardi. All right.
Cryptics plus 2.
And I'll unban myself.
Can you do that? I think it takes away your. Anyway, wait. Moving on.
It does.
Anyway.
It does.
So, where was I? God damn it.
Arcana
I have
check.
offered up my Pendant of
Ar-
Darkness
Right.
to Lestat.
Yes. Dirty 20, Arcana check, Pendant of Darkness. As you look at this, you see similar inscriptions as to the book that you are currently holding. Like there's maker's marks and like certain runes are carved. Like everyone has like a stylistic handwriting in cursive. Imagine that, and it's covering this pendant as the same as the book.
That's fascinating. Luckily enough, Lestat knows comprehend language. So get host written word. He's gonna cast that
You cast
he's gonna
comprehend
cast that.
language?
as a ritual, so it doesn't burn a slot in case.
Okay.
So he's gonna take like 10 minutes and effectively study it. Right? He's gonna study the inscriptions. He's gonna study the inscriptions in the book where he can find it, and he's gonna start flipping through the book to see if he can. I mean, it's essentially spending 10 minutes augmented study time.
Yes, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Effectively.
So Farron, you see him go, oh, he starts like turning it over in his hands, and you see him like setting up candles. He makes like a circle on the floor with like some chalk. He starts like making a ritual, and you're like, you've never cast a ritual before. You don't understand what he's technically doing. Technically speaking.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna sit pretty freaking close to what he's doing because I'm attached to this pendant. I don't want it to go walkabouts.
Yeah. So you're after the 10 minutes have passed, you're looking at the pendant. Comprehend language. You realize the pendant is written in a imagine like a poem around the pendant, and in the poem itself is magic. So not only is this a powerful mage that's made this, but someone that was able to make magic into essentially like a poem. Like as you're reading it, it rhymes in whatever language you're trying to speak. Like if math could rhyme, this is what it's doing. And you're like,
And the moment he realizes that, he's gonna stop saying it out loud.
yeah, you're like,
I want to make that perfectly clear. The moment he starts realizing that there's some sort of synchronicity between spellcraft and the lyricity of the poem, the music of the poem,
art
he's gonna
craft,
start.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's enough. He's not gonna say it out loud, even though poetry should be read out loud. And Lestat, Lestat subscribes to that point of view, but he's gonna zip it. So he's like mid sentence. He's like, yep, nope.
The poem talks about giving somebody power. It talks about giving somebody their heart for love. It talks about being able to see through the darkest of times, and it talks about being able to visit the darkest of times. It mentions dark, love, and loss a lot.
And you said that this pendant is your mother's, yes?
I believe it to be, yes.
The inscriptions and the poetry, because the poetry, or it's not just a text, the poetry also has echoing parts between the inscription. I'm assuming it's not the same, but considering it's mimicked, I'm assuming they're like, let's say there are different stanzas, but it seems to be of the same greater work between the spell book and the pendant.
Yeah. Let's start with that. Like, yeah.
Fantastic. And your mother was Madame Talon?
No.
Who was your mother?
Shania Twanya.
Well,
Cursed.
Lestat knows that 400-year age, there was an association to Madame Talon. He caught that, right? No, the book, right? The spell book had journal entries that were dated 400 years ago, right? So we know there's a connection there. Well, quite frankly, Ms. Faden, that is highly unlikely, considering there are personal identifications between that pendant and this book started being written 400 years ago. So I'm afraid
What?
you must be mistaken.
You do realize I am half elven, right? My mother was an elf.
Oh,
My father
yeah.
is very definitely human.
Well, even among elves, they do not take to be childbearing at the ripe old age of 400, generally speaking. With some, statistical outliers is still highly unlikely. Where did you get this pendant?
Why is it so important where I got it? What does it say?
Every bit of information in regards to your shadowy stalker would be valuable for me to properly diagnose what it did to you this morning and potentially has been doing to you for an extended period of time. It is not common amongst even us of the craft to be stalked for our entire lives by a shadowy being.
Well, I got it from an acquaintance I met in the city. Someone who knew my mother. Wait, DM, is that correct?
Yep, you're spot on.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay, good.
Well, there are limited ways for... Madame Talon was not elven. There are limited ways for a human to, or an elf to... When did your mother pass?
I do not know. I have never known my mother. This is what I am trying to find out, if my mother has some connection to this shade that has been haunting me.
Out of character a bit, there was the whole yearbook thing that has dates and associations between Talon and Shania Twanya.
Yeah,
That
so
makes so cursed.
Not
Yes.
that Lestat knows it.
right. So when you open the book, you does have a graduation date, and it's like the year everyone signed. That was the proof that your mother graduated. In that bracket, you could read it if you wanted to see if there could be anyone that graduated with her that long ago.
Or I think so. My acquaintance, it's a Dragonborn. She is the owner of the Hammered Hippogriff. You know, the tavern here in town.
Oh yes, I never patroned it myself.
She is ancient.
Well, Dragonborn are even less prolific in making... how does the Dragonborn enter into your mother? Phrasing. And
How indeed, Jesus.
how does the
He said it,
Dragonborn
not us.
Someone
enter
clip that,
into
please.
this curse of yours?
The Dragonborn was merely, I think,
We
a
were on an
stepping
ad
stone.
break, damn it.
In my investigation, I discovered a letter that Quintessa had sent my mother inviting her to tea, and that led me to Quintessa. Quintessa had some belongings of my mother, a dress with pockets, among other things, this pendant, and Quintessa knew my mother. They worked together. They adventured together.
And when you received this pendant or found this pendant, was it physically given to you by this Quintessa, or did you find it yourself?
Out of game, it was in the room, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I found it in the room, yeah.
Mhm.
It was Quintessa pointed me towards a room that my mother had been staying in, and I found it there amongst her belongings.
Was there a reaction when you took it?
I believe I lost consciousness for some time. I experienced a strange vision.
This is why magical practitioners should be classically educated. You didn't figure
Now
this
is
might
not
be
the time
important.
to look down on my magical education.
Or that thereof, as the case might be. You did not think that to be prudent to mention that you lost consciousness and had a vision?
Well, until this point, no one has been assisting me with my problems, so no.
All right.
I did not.
Well, when there is an interaction between a practitioner and an item which makes them lose consciousness, one would think that that magic has some sort of effect on the consciousness. The effects can be varied, but even more so when there is a generational component to it. What was the vision, may I ask?
There was a woman holding a baby. I did not recognize the woman at the time, but now that I've seen pictures of my mother out of game, do I recognize that woman as my mother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
At the time, I did not make the connection, but now, having seen more photos of my mother in her time, I believe it to be my mother and the child me. A shade appeared, and the vision ended.
And how I understand from Lemonista, primarily, that this is an uncouth question to ask, but may I inquire as to how old you are?
How old I am?
Yes.
Shit, how old am I?
So for like,
Um.
I got the numbers.
Sorry,
I got the numbers.
Okay.
So you are 74, but take half elf, half that is your human age. So you're like 30s.
Yeah. I was going to say I put myself in my 30s, but I think you'd accounted for. Would you like my age in human equivalent or in?
No, just years. How many years? How many summers have you seen?
74.
And did we right 400? And the vision would then suggest that took place 70 some years ago, which means that your mother would have at least been, assuming she was Elven and she graduated 400 years ago, let us assume that she would have been around 500 years, probably more at that time. Did she seem that old to you in your vision?
No, she maintained the youthful appearances of most elves.
Well, there are some archaic examples I could point to. There are ways for a practitioner to extend their lives. The most common one, of course, is performing a ritual to separate your soul from your physical body to confuse the powers that be, as it were. Usually has some physical abnormalities associated to it, not least of which fertility is usually not something that does get preserved. But, however, that would seem to suggest that it is possible to separate the so-called soul from the body. Letting
You
it
believe the shade
persevere.
to be my mother?
And starts flipping through the spell book, trying to find something while sort of talking to himself like, well, you would not need to preserve the body as long as you preserve the soul. Then what's the point? But what's the point of just preserving the soul? Should Lestar do Arcana check for this?
What are you doing in Arcana? So you're trying to find in the book a spell of like soul
No.
preservation?
No, not necessarily, because I mean he knows from magical theory that has been successfully done, but it's not legal or recommended, or usually have dire consequences, right?
Without
there
delving
is
too
historical
much,
precedent of it.
yeah, without delving too much into let's talk about like Wizard 301. What are you looking for?
He's theory crafting, right?
Okay,
he's
yeah.
running wild here essentially, and flipping through the book as both a sort of almost a meditative thing. It's his comfort zone to flip through a book, beside the fact that there may be mentions of this while he's letting his
Give me a history
magical
check.
theory mind. A history check, sure.
Yeah, while that's happening,
That almost as good.
Lee and Chester. Lee, do you help Chester get in the sewer? What do you do, bud? You left.
25.
Do I even fit in the manhole?
No, you were like, so he left you. You opened the manhole. You crawled in. You're like, your head's in. Your legs are like flailing wildly in the manhole as your belly is stuck.
You would just stump his ass as to push him through the manhole or something.
Give me an athletic check. Go for it. Go for it. With your 20,
Athletic or
They're
strength?
just kind of watching all of this.
you'll have better
I'm more
athletics.
proficient in athletic.
Yeah, do your athletics. And then with your 25, Lestard, you have a memory. Something flashes through your head.
17.
17, you kick him right down. You remember seeing this writing on something else. And immediately...
During his school days?
No. Well, I guess technically, but you haven't really necessarily looked at this object a lot. You just put it in the box, and that's why you just remember seeing this inscription on it. And as you're putting the two together, you're like, oh my god, the stone.
Wait, the stone shares inscriptions with this pendant and the book?
Similar writing, not similar inscription, similar writing. Like if someone wrote in cursive, you would be able to recognize their handwriting if it was like specific. You are doing that in specific spots. Like the L's are the same
hand.
Potentially, very potentially same hand, or someone that studied from the same hand, or there's more than one hand crafting the stone.
Shunting that aside for the moment, because the stone's not going to be brought up at the moment.
Right,
it's
yeah.
shielded. It's fine. Well, what is the point of preserving the soul when not the body? Why would one do that? Saving yourself from death, but without a suitable receptacle to come back to? That doesn't make any sense. So why would you do that? Unless, of course, you had another receptacle that you could jump into that wasn't your body, but was another body. Another body that would be similar enough to your own body to facilitate the transfer. That could work, potentially. That's a little bit convoluted, but would sort of circumvent the problem with, walking around a mummified corpse. What kind of body? It had to be a relative, surely. Someone close enough. Just looks up at Faerun. And then down at the hand.
Not been possessed by a shade, thank you very much.
Looks at the hand. Distinctly looks at the hand.
Don't get it. Nope. This is fine. I am of sound mind. Your theory crafting is incorrect.
Madame Talon, just, for safety's sake, bear you no ill will. Mum's the word.
My name is Faerun Shadowwalker.
Yes,
I am not
Miss,
Madame
Miss
Talon.
Faerun, I understand that right now, but Madame, he did say Madame Tuanya, or he wanted to at least. Yes, I understand it. I'm just, hedging my bets here. You pick up a medal, a pendant of your mother's, you have a vision, then what did you say? Your shade looked like you? Yes?
Yes, it
morning?
appeared to be.
So the shade is looking progressively more like yourself. You touched it, and now your hand is half shadow, yes?
Maybe.
And your mother left a breadcrumb trail of artifacts that are closely associated to her, inscribed with spellcraft. that speaks of seeing through the darkness of time.
Have you told him about the ring
Would
yet?
this? No, she hasn't.
Okay. Which is on her
Oh,
left
damn.
hand when she's hiding her right hand.
Yeah, I'm like having
You're
that.
like,
Miss Farron, look, this process, if you find the idea hostile, I mean, if you're still looking for your mother, this would certainly be a way to meet her again. Though there are not a lot of historical precedents of two souls sharing a body.
I find the idea abhorrent, honestly. Anybody that I've spoken to that has known her, Quintessa, nothing would suggest that my mother would go this route. Why have a child just to store her soul in her later? Why has it taken this long for its motives to become clear?
Well, one might assume that it is a way to not only live for a progressive longer amount of time, but also skirt the boundaries of what tends to be frowned upon by most of the temples and churches, that is lichdom. Not a favored habit of some spellcasters. Though eternal life certainly has its adherents.
Well, if my mother wanted to live a longer life than would naturally be afforded to her, then there must have been a reason. Maybe. Well, no, I don't believe she means me ill will.
Oh, well, Madame Twanya, remember that I did not stop this process from happening.
For the last time, my name is Farron Shadowwalker.
Yes, well, Miss
with
Farron,
that, there's a
if
knock
you-
at the door. You guys have been chatting for
And
a
it falls
while.
down.
Yeah, it just goes.
Over.
It goes. And as you do, you see standing in the center of the doorway in a giant puffy coat with like yellow fringe, all white, big puffy golden like locks. As it's roughly around like 8:30 now, you see carrying a small basket and holding a little pigeon is Lemonista Ledarda. She goes, oh, Lexi, I broke your door. I'm so sorry. She looks
I'm
mortified.
sure that you will be able to fix. I'm sure that you will be able to fix it. I
can.
Yes. Of
She
course,
looks like she's
thank
on the
you,
brink of
thank you.
tears. I'm sorry, this very lovely bird. And she like holds on to the pigeon. She said I was supposed to come here and hi, is this your bird, Miss Shadowwalker? She like holds out the pigeon. The pigeon's
not
just
mine. Visca, are you there?
like, Visca, where are you right now?
She was on the roof
I
last.
was over watching
Watching me get
Chester
stuck in the
stomped.
manhole.
Oh yeah, you watch. Once you
But
get stuffed
I
in the
also-
manhole, you hear your
I
name.
am also I was gonna say I am a raccoon. I can hear my name. It's just like what?
Yeah, you're like.
And I scurry over.
The
You see-
bird, the
Yeah.
pigeon.
I'm here.
He done his job. Thank you.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, hi again. Oh,
Lemonista.
you guys are like roughly the same height. So you like looks you in the eyes. She goes, "Hello, everything."
If, yes, hello again. You could just let him go now.
Oh,
That's a friend of mine.
oh. She like hands him to you, and he doesn't seem like discontent in her grasp. He like hands you. He goes like, he looks up. He goes, "She gave me some good crumb." Wow, and his like eyes like dilate as she might have given him sugar because she goes, "Good crumb."
The pigeon goes, I don't see why you mind this. This is nice.
Yeah, he's like,
Of being
this-
manhandled.
Yeah.
It's like,
She goes, I brought something.
I'm glad you.
She holds out like fresh lemon cookies. They're like shortbread kind of like crunchy bits, and she's got like some kind of like dipping frosting maybe.
And I'm meanwhile holding this pigeon. I'm just like, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Maybe you can become her pet if you ask her.
You
And I
think?
just like set him down on the ground.
He like waddles over to her and like stands on her foot and just kind of like sits there and just like looks around because he doesn't know what to do. She's like, okay. She like picks him up, puts it on her shoulder. He goes, all right. So Yeah. You said you had the proof of graduation?
Yes, I do. I have this book here. And I hand over
you do have it. She goes, yep. She like flips through. What was your mother's name?
Shania Twanya.
Do you know? And she starts like flipping through the middle, like going back farther, going like, and what year did she graduate?
You may need to go back a little further than that.
She like takes like a little bit.
Say 400 years ago?
And behind her, Lestat goes towards Lemonista.
Okay. She like folds the book, looks at the date, flips one page, which is just like, flips the blank page. There's like the title page where it's like the graduation book, yada yada. Flips that glossary. It was like handwritten in by each year. Flips that again. There's a few more of them. Finally gets to like the first graduating year. Like hits the date, starts going down, and like the third name is Shania Twain. She goes, she doesn't have glasses, but if she had glasses, she would just go, oh. Well, that is... How? Right, of course.
That's
yes.
what I said.
Obviously, my friend. Yes, that's fine. I can. This should suffice. I will have to bring it up with the Council of Lower Magics, but yeah, with this, I could probably submit your residency papers, scholarship papers, and lower magics requests at the same time. Lester, do you know if, and she asks you like a bureaucracy question, you're like, no, you would have to do this instead. She goes, yes, thank you.
Yeah, no, you need to use Form A34. You can't use the B1.
Right, yes. Ever since the rule of 65. And then Lemon pops through the door and goes, I smell something good. Lee pops in the door and you hear, I smell something good. And you just smell like freshly baked cakes and goods in a basket. And as
Lemon,
she goes,
Lemon, may I
yes.
ask you a professional question?
Yes.
Miss Farron, would you be so kind as to show your completely, absolutely, and not at all infected arm to Lemon? She is a bit of a expertise on enchantments.
I don't know what you are on about. I was planning to visit there once I had my residency papers and once I had my acceptance into the school.
You have something wrong with your hand, Miss Shadowwalker?
Apparently not at all.
No,
okay.
It was just a misunderstanding. Miss Lemonista, I recall when I last spoke with you, you said that you would look at my mother's old battle dress.
Yes.
Are you still able to do this? How can I? Is there a way that I can reliably gain access to the upper ring of the city to come into the academy?
May I? Excuse me. Your mother's dress, which you intend to wear, do you? Another artifact of your mother?
It needs a little repairing, yes.
Oh, yes, another artifact of your mother.
Plenty of pockets, and I'm sure it will give me great advantages.
Yes, I am sure.
Miss Lemonista looks at you. Ledardo looks at Lestat and goes, okay. I came, and she like shows the basket, like empties it out of the food. And it looks, she's like, I came to put it in here, but do you have it with you? I can just take it with me.
Would you happen to make a slight detour with me to the Hammered Hippogriff? It is amongst my mother's.
I haven't been there since my college. Yes, that would be wonderful. I could have a drink. You said it was there? Oh,
yes, the dress is there.
Oh, yeah. We could do both. Let's go.
It is 9 a.m. in the morning. Do we want to have a drink? Not that I'm judging you, but it is quite early, and I'm sure you have duty.
I don't have duty today. That's why I have off. Yay!
Did Z crash?
Did the Z crash?
Oh, there we go. Oh no, Z, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah, you all kind of stuttered as well, so I think maybe it was me.
Okay.
Yep.
It was
Okay,
you.
got it. All right, got it. So
Like-
glad you're back. But she goes, oh well, I was gonna get a little drink if no one else. If she like looks around if no one else wants a little drink.
I will absolutely have a 100%.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, let's go then. Come on, we'll have some girl talk. Tell me about this dress. You guys make your way around. So it's like 8:30. There's a lot of people from around. Oh, Lestard. Yes, do you want to come, Lestard?
I'm sorry, I have a lot of work to do. Finally, I'll be able to focus on this thing. And he starts working. Right, he's got a lot of work to do with the new book and the whole project with Katarina.
Right. She goes, oh, wait a minute. She like runs back. I have something for you. And she holds in her hand a white chit, as the same ones that you get from the Cutty Sark revitalization project. And this one has a level 3 job on it. She goes, I was told by Headmaster Sark to hand you this personally.
He still has a little bit of a reaction. Well, is she Headmaster Sark or is the father?
No, the father.
Cuddy Headmaster.
Cuddy is Headmaster Sark. Yeah, Headmaster Sark. Katarina is Professor Sark. There is a difference. I'm sure you know.
From who?
Headmaster Sark.
He drops it like gets poisoned.
Okay. Well, you have fun with that. Be safe. Come on, Fabian. Let's go.
It looks like someone just dropped a live grenade in his house.
Chester, you have crawled face first inside of this sewer, and you are crawling belly like a lizard just on the ground, just like, ugh, ugh. You're like crawling on your hands and knees. And as you do, you get this throbbing in your head that doesn't feel like it's coming from your stomach or your gut area. And you feel this pain, this pressure build up in your frontal cortex. Whatever that would be for you.
Yeah, whatever brain I might have.
Whatever you run on. Yeah.
I mean, technically, you got double brain now, right?
Yeah, a double brain.
I have at least 2 that I've eaten.
At least a few, right? So you're sluggish. You're not hungry. You're overfull. Your belly distends from it's like bursting out of your cloak. Your head is swimming. And after you get out of that very cramped place, you need to find a quiet place to like cuddle up and just like potentially die.
And then up in the corner of the sewer.
You just curl up in the corner of the sewer. As you're like traveling through, you hear something in your head. You should not eat junk food.
I wasn't.
You look around,
want to.
and you hear it. The voice seems to call from like the wall itself. You're looking at like this pitch black, covered in muck wall, and you just hear, "You must eat better now. Spit that out."
At that point, if that's what they're going to say, I'm going to split out the rest of the body that's not digested into the sewer.
There, like your stomach, your entire stomach up to your like forehead splits open, and as it does, this like partly decomposed like lump just lands on half digested, half decomposing, because who knows what happens in your stomach, lumps down into the sewer. It like rolls because it's like in a mass, and it like falls into the gray water. You're a plunk as you're like, ugh, as you like fold back in on yourself. You're like, oh,
so much better.
He goes, now that you are mine, you can't just eat any old thing. Only the strongest and most potent magiques will satisfy us now, my son.
You're the fucking guy. Oh, why did you do this to me?
As you look at the wall, you can see there's like a rain gutter. And you look inside the rain gutter and you see one giant white eye, but instead of a pupil, there is just like a thin oval that and as you look at it more, you can see it's like the silhouette of a person standing. You're like, you like reach into your pocket and you pull out the statue and you're like,
what?
She goes,
I'm gonna hold them out to compare. It's just like, hold up.
Hold up. Looks back.
Brain cells are firing. Hold up. Is this you? Are you this, or is this you?
Yes. I am you. You are me. That is us. We are we.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I do not have the brain power to compute. Why? Just speak plainly, man.
I speak as plain as you see. You must ingest those of the tournament of power. Only then will you grow stronger. Anything less and you will grow sick. Do you not feel it now? As you're like still sluggish from your body, you can feel like whatever you're like passing through your system very quickly is metabolizing fast. You're very hot.
So wait, hold. So I can't just eat whoever I want anymore? This was not part of the deal. What the fuck?
What deal do you speak of? As you talk about a deal, the eye grows out of the drain in the wall and it starts to take over the entire wall of the sewer. As you're now looking up at like a 5 foot tall, 5 foot wide eyeball, and in the center is the silhouette of a man, and the man is like moving in the eyeball, like talking to you like the shadow of something.
Okay, not a deal, maybe not, but I didn't ask to have. I liked my home in the dungeon.
The shadow like grabs the shadow of your foot and like lifts it up, and as it does, it lifts you up and goes, "You are here to compete. Can you not feel it? How the others are drawn to the city? Can you not feel the convergence?" He's like dangling you upside down, jump
By
like
my shadow.
Yeah, by your shadow. And so you're in the eye, your shadow's in the eye, he's holding your shadow, and you're dangling in midair, just like getting dumped like a bully dumping you for your money. But instead of like coins and your items falling out of you, just like out of your stomach, there's just like the rest of her items are coming out of you. He's like, "Come on now." He like shakes you a little bit and like drops you, and you're like, "Oh." Can you not feel it?
Okay. I thought the cat keeps telling me the tournament hasn't started yet.
The tournament starts soon. You must be ready. The cat is a useful ally for now.
Yeah, I've learned that, but when soon? Everyone just keeps saying soon.
You will feel it when it comes, and it will be quick. Here, you must grow stronger before then. And he steps out of frame of the eyeball, and then as he does, like it starts to like shimmer, grow opaque, and as it does, you see this image, almost like looking in a mirror. You see what looks like to be a young man, a human male, roughly in his 20s. He's got like platinum blonde hair. He's wearing black robes that have this purple badge on them with the silhouette of like a horned man. He's got this white powder on his nose. He seems to be like laying on a book that's upside down, and you can see there's like bugs kind of like crawling around his hand. He seems to be like face down on a desk, and there is like cobbled stone underneath of him, ornate tapestries and like braziers on the wall. You're like, "This is a fancy place." He goes, "This is the next that you can consume."
How the hell do I... That looks like that's from center of town, mate. Where the...
You have met this one before.
Shit, I need to find a way to get... Oh god, now the brain's trying to process like, the object of permanence isn't here yet.
Yeah,
Who the fuck was this?
Braziers in the wall.
Oh.
Braziers. Pennies in the wall.
I mean, no judgment here, but sure, if that's what you want.
Anyway, he goes, this is the next who you can consume. And you're like, "What?" He goes, "I shall show you." And he zooms out, and as you do, you can see the tall spire of the Cutty Sark Academy.
How? Ooh, I'm gonna fucking need Lester. Fuck! Because I need to get it in there somehow. The two brain cells are really trying to fire right now.
I like how your model will just flash between like and then just be really surprised for a second and then go back to normal. All right, so yeah, now you're like after he goes, you must grow stronger, but I will give you more of my power. And then the shadow like grabs your shadow's head, and you can just feel this transference of energy, and that's how you hit level 3. All right, so now
I'm just gonna start being able to move properly. I'm assuming at this point now.
Yep. As you like
Slowly.
as you like after his like the hand leaves your shadow, your head like stops tingling, and as you look back at the wall, you stare at just the sewer wall. As you're now in the sewer, you feel better. You're like, okay, yeah. You like cough up
I'm gonna
another
go
coin.
start touching the wall though. It's like it's solid again. What the fuck?
The coin comes out of the air.
Yeah, the coin just comes like flies out of there. Bing. Farin Shadowwalker, you were making your way to the Hammered Hippogriff.
Yeah, with Lemonista.
With Lemonista.
Bubbly, happy Lemonista.
Bubbly, happily Lemonista, and taunted and sleepy favorite Shadowwalker. You did not have a good night's rest sleeping in the ramshackled.
No, I really didn't.
No, you're exhausted. You have like brain fog. You have dark shade, like circles under your eyes. Are you still hiding your hand from her the whole time you walk with her?
No, my regular garb has got long sleeves on it that I am keeping rolled down and out the way.
It's lucky that the fingers aren't touched or shadowy. Right?
Well, no, they are. I have a black finger, but I'm kind of just, keeping it all the
Just
way.
palming it.
I'm standing.
palming it.
I'm standing so that Lemonista's on my left side. I'm not making any overt hand gestures. I'm, just keeping it. And then when I get my dress fixed, I can put my hand in the pockets, but not yet.
So she goes, how long have you known Lester? And she looks up at you, just like big question that she's been obviously wanting to ask.
Oh, just a couple of days. We found him and we teamed up for the reclamation project. I
right.
believe he was trying to gain currency for some purpose or other.
He's always been building something. He never tells us. He's very secretive like that. oh, wait, we're almost there. One last question. Do you have feelings for Lestard? She stops, looks you dead up in the eyes, like.
Well, there are definitely feelings, but maybe definitely not the sort that you are perhaps expecting. Annoyance seems to come to the forefront, perhaps.
I mean, not wrong.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah, of course. I'm sorry. He was foolish. Never mind. Let's just go. Don't worry about it. And she begins like scurrying faster.
Yeah.
Man, Lemonista seems like she's really angling for being the third wheel in some sort of a relationship. She's like, I want to
She's
be a
a
voyeurist in
matchmaker,
one specific relationship I want to see. She's a shipper, right?
Lemonista.
Yes.
Please, I must ask, what about our interaction made you think that there was possibly, feelings going on there? Is this just perhaps, are you friends with Lestard? Are you just hoping for the best for him?
Lestard has always had so much trouble making friends. And it's...
Really?
I know, it doesn't seem... He's such a funny guy when you get to know him. He really is. And he cares so much. But that's the thing. He obviously cares so much about you guys. I've never been to his house until today. You guys slept over, so... I just want to make sure that he's in good company. And when I arrived, there was a commando of Palor there. And that's usually not a good sign. And then you are trying to tell me that you are injured when you are, potentially? You don't have to hide things from me. I'm just a healer and a mender. If there is something wrong with you and wrong with your dress, I will fix it.
Oh, well, about my own ailments, I wanted to wait until we were in the academy, where there was perhaps some more areas where we could do some research. There were more magical opinions to be had. I wasn't comfortable discussing it out sort of in the open in the city. any further than necessary. Really, it wasn't something I was trying to hide from you on purpose.
Okay, no worries. And everyone hides things for a reason. I went to a magic school. I've seen a lot of crazy things, but come on, let's turn the corner. It should be right here. And as you do, you see the hammered hippogriff in its full glory. The snow covers every inch of roof space. It's about 3 to 4 levels high, and it seems to be like leaning slightly to the right. It's definitely an old building. She goes, some good nights here back in the day. Come on. I'm sure Flang still remembers me. I outdrank him once. And she like skips up to the stairs. She knocks on the door and you hear, no entry for non-overnight patrons. She like frowns. She goes, when did they start that?
I'm here to see Quintessa.
You don't hear anyone answer the door, but it doesn't seem like the door's locked. She jiggles the handle and goes, I'm sure this would be fine. What do you think?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, Quintessa did give me permission to use my mother's room as I saw fit, so...
Oh? You have a room here? Well, then you're an overnight patron.
Yes. Overnight patron. Sure.
Yeah, come on, let's go in. You walk in, and as you do, you can see that the Hammered Hippogriff is a mass of overnight patrons getting breakfast. Like, breakfast service is in full bust. There's just people crammed into tables, people being served like buffet style. Like, you get your egg, you get your bacon, and you get your toast, and you get out of the way. But there's a line of people. And in that center of that line is a very overworked half-orc male. He's sweating, he's almost drooling, his shirt is covered in perspiration and grease and other stains. He looks over and goes, no! Oh. No, take your bacon, get out of here. Little Lemon, good to see you again. No one's beaten your record. And he points over at the door, and there is just like 87 carved into the door, and it just says LL. And you're just like, she just goes, we're here to see a Quintessa, you said? Oh, she's upstairs.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll send you guys up some breakfast with her. Go ahead and chat with her for a bit. She's been asking about you.
Sure. This way, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I lead Lemonade upstairs.
Yeah. You head up the... hold on. No. You head up the steep steps, almost crawling like on all fours, like it's a ladder, to find the third floor is stifling hot again. The same choking heat and smoke from Quintessa's room drifts out into the hall.
Prepare yourself, Lemonista. It is quite warm in here.
Why is it so smoky?
You'll get used to it. Just stay low to the ground.
She's gonna roll a Constitution saving throw. She's like, "Oh, I can do that." And then she looks at you and goes, "Wait a minute. Was that a short joke?"
No, merely that you have the advantage here.
I do, yes. She like coughs. You guys make your way to the Quintessa's room. And you find it unlocked.
I knock first and then I gently push the door open. Quintessa?
As soon as you do, the smoke hits you right in the
Shadow
face.
Walker.
Boom.
Whoa.
It's favorite Shadow Walker.
Child, you have returned. I had worried. I saw you did not sleep here for a few nights.
I know I could not sleep here, unfortunately. You know, the access to the city, all of that stuff I needed to vacate each evening, unfortunately. But I am back, and I would like to see my mother's belongings again if it's not too much trouble.
Oh, of course. Who is your friend?
She goes, there's this like waft of air as she fills her nostrils, and you see her long head, her extra long neck just ascend from a pile of blankets on this massive, you would call it a sofa, but to her it's probably like an armchair.
Well, I sell something small and sweet.
And her head like leans out of the bundle to look at you guys as you're just like, as you realize just remember how big of a dragonborn she is, just. And
Quintessa, I would like to introduce you to Professor Lemonista Ladadra.
Hi. Hello there. You are very big and very intimidating. Why is it so smoky in here?
Ayusha, I hope all are well. Tell me.
And she like her head like leans out of the chair and like goes eye level to you, and like her nose to like her eyes is about the same length as your torso. She goes,
Did you speak to Donna Bella? Such an entertaining person to listen to, always prattling on about rumors and echoing prophecies like a songbird.
and she tries to make like a whistle, but her lips are too dry. She's like,
Ever seen a lizard whistle?
exactly.
I did speak to Professor Donabello, and actually, in fact, I have an invitation to come and study at the academy and residency in the city. So thank you for your tip.
Wonderful. Does that mean you no longer wish to stay in your mother's suite?
She looks up at you. You can see there, like, even with her almost like blind eyes, there is like sadness in that question.
I would very much like to keep my mother's rooms here, if it is okay with you.
Oh, wonderful, dearie. No, that's fine. Is there anything else you need?
And as she says that, you see the half-orc like stick his head in the wall and go, like he's got something covering his face. He goes, breakfast. And he has like a stack of steaks and then has like a bowl for you and like a smaller bowl for lemony stuff or something. He like puts it off and
Would
goes,
you mind if myself and Lemonista took this in my room? I would like to show her the dress. She is a skilled tailor, and she has said that she would be able to assist with repairing it.
You see her long arm grab one of the steaks and just like drop it into her mouth and just like there's like a snapping, like you ever see like an alligator just clamping down and ripping at the meat. You're like, she goes,
No problem, dearie. I'll have flanks send for tea.
and you're like, okay. As you look down, he's giving you like maybe like a porridge or an oatmeal, and it's got like some kind of like drizzle of like maybe a sweetened honey. You open your door, and she's kept most of the smoke out of it, but it still is pretty smoky in there. And as you enter the door, you see the black and white dress, and Lemonista is like, it's so smoky. She sees the dress and just drops the bowl, just like,
Oh, you seem to have Lemonista?
she like
what is
walks,
wrong?
she's like walking towards it like, oh my God. She like puts her hands on it and like runs the fabric through her fingers. She's like, is this, no. Is this a Saint original? She like rubs it against her face. Oh my God, it is.
Is this a problem?
Oh, Lord.
No, this is a work of art. Oh my God. She pulls on the skirt. Oh, a witch's pocketed battle skirt. Oh, the tailored mithril lined. She opens it and you've torn right through it. And she does like a deep hole. So she's
I
like,
did no such thing.
she looks at you. She goes, no, if whoever was wearing this would not have survived this blow. Anyway, she looks up at you this is a masterpiece. I could submit this for my doctorate. I would be so glad to fix this dress for you. Unfortunately, we would need a special material to fix this dress, a special thread made out of. No one sells them around here anymore. It's too dangerous. I would
Please
say
tell me what thread.
It's not. It's not really a thread. It's a silk. This is a silk dress, and it's made out of a special silk that we no longer grow. However, a synthetic was developed around 200 years ago from giant fiend spider silk.
Fiend spider silk.
It's just a name. It's just very large spiders. Oh my gosh.
So you're telling me that in order to repair this dress, you require silk from a fiend spider?
This dress is something that is no longer made. This is the maker of this died centuries ago. I don't know how you got a hold of this, but this is priceless. Yes, that or some kind of other magically intuned silk so I can reactivate the magics in the skirt. Maybe the top. Oh my god, the sleeves. No. We have to fix this dress.
Is it okay that this is transported to the academy for now for safekeeping whilst I look into getting the required reagents?
Absolutely. I would love to study this dress more in more time. I have a day off. You can see her like almost drooling at the thought. I could submit this for my doctorate. I would be the first to ever be able to repair an original son.
What would you require in payment?
What? No. This would be an honor. Truly.
Okay, I shall find the materials for you. And now, do you still want that drink?
Oh, yes, very much so. And you guys head downstairs. You part ways with Quintessa, and we're going to take our second scheduled break for the session at the 3-hour mark, and we're going to get wrapped up probably the last hour, right, guys? You think? How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? We're at the 3-hour mark.
I'm good.
I'm
Ron.
good.
I don't mind.
I'm good. Continue.
We're good to go?
Yeah.
All right, cool beans. Guys, we will see you guys very briefly.
Of course.
No.
That's
We're back,
mandatory at this
everybody.
point.
We're back. We're going to do some raccoon handling, some manhandling, some hitting, some punching. Hopefully. Guys, welcome back. We are back
We'll
from
just
break.
let Lehman do the raccoon handling.
Let's start. Chester, you begin crawling out of the sewer feeling better. And as you do, Lee Moonkake and Visca Mudpaw have returned to, or actually have been in the abode of Lestat Montbelliard as he's poring over notes and he's doing studies while they're eating the freshly baked things that Lemonista had brought. You could just see like Visca just like on these like cookies, and you can see Lee's just like scoop.
Why
Scoop.
are you
I
both
wanted
in
cookies.
here?
I'm
He's
not
just
hungry.
He's just still looking at the book.
I'm hungry.
Chester walks
Why
in.
can you not-
Cookies.
Throws a
This-
cookie to Chester.
It's not a clubhouse. Why are you here? It's just his
Well-
face is down in the book.
Get out.
Well, I believe that our current transactions are over with. You may vacate the premises. I have work to do.
Sure.
You also have a promise you need to upkeep. If you
What?
do not remember the promise you made when we finished that job in the Blood Oaks.
Residency papers?
Wait,
You're a raccoon.
The one where I almost died and got eaten?
Yeah,
By a fucking tree?
Papers.
Oh yeah.
I may not need them.
Let's
I
revisit
may not.
that promise then. What was the promise? Can you
We're
someone
gonna help
repeat it
Don't
to
ask
me?
me, I don't remember.
Okay.
Wait,
Well,
we're gonna help
Chester just
them
goes,
get residency papers.
yes, residency papers. All right. Who in here needs residency papers at the moment?
I think I do. I don't know.
Okay. Excellent, sir. I can have you enrolled as a
He
as a
thinks for a
research
moment.
assistant at the academy. I am sure I know of a select few professors who would love to have your assistance
Well,
in the
that-
laboratories.
I'm going to specify assistants, or am I going to be the test subject?
It's a magical laboratory. They're one and the same, sir. They always have been. Do you realize that the mutation rate of most professors is way above the average of the general population, sir? The professors are test animals, too. No offense, says the raccoon.
Wow.
I mean, I guess I can't
But-
mutate any more than I already do.
You don't need residency papers, and you don't need residency papers. So, and you have achieved this residency status as a result of joining us on our little excursion. Have you, Mr. Monkake, sir?
Well, technically, that was my own doing.
Did your residency status come as an effect of our joint effort? Yes or no?
I don't know.
I mean,
Which came first, our job together or your residency status?
so in that point, that would mean that if I saw the Sons of Palor first before we did this job, well, you would not be any help.
Then you probably wouldn't have asked me for residency status either, or had that holding that over me on punishment of what? Physical violence? And now you do. So
gonna start
you
banging my
can
head against the wall.
scoot and leave me to my job.
Your job?
Okay, fair enough. Next time you need a helping hand of squashing someone because you're in a bind, I'll let you handle yourself then.
Yes, and of course
Or
you
if you're
forget that you
someone
actually got paid for the job. But let's forego that little detail, which you seem so apt at forgetting. Mr. Sudaman, sir, you are a singular
Yes.
specimen.
Yeah.
Did
I think so.
Was there a problem surrounding the removal of unfortunate personages that might very well get all of us into trouble?
I mean,
Would you have
All of
preferred
us.
another
they're in the
solution?
sewer.
The sewers tend to wash out somewhere. No, however, there might probably be some entities down there that would
Also,
prey
they were
upon the
very
body.
liquidy.
Liquidy. Define liquidy.
I'd rather he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we not?
Are you
So,
saying that the
I
nun
am
was
trying-
drunk?
No. They were
And-
not exactly person shaped when they went into the sewers from what I did.
they were more brown shaped.
Well, Mr. Sudaman, I can assist you in getting residency papers, which means that, yes, you may hang around. The rest of you, what's your excuse? I have a lot of work to do here.
Wait, how do you know that I don't need residency papers, Lestard?
Have you looked at yourself? Sir, you have aligned yourself with one of the stringent powers in this city. I would assume
I don't.
that you wouldn't have or you couldn't have unless they had taken you under their wing. You're essentially wearing the brand of a fascist regime on these streets. You are part of the establishment, sir. Do you not know what it means to be wearing the black armor that you're currently wearing?
See, I told you. You should have went back to the shiny armor. That armor sucks. Go back to the shiny stuff.
What is wrong with you people? I'm just gonna walk
Hey,
outside
not
and
having
just
any clue what
walk
fascist
before I
You
do
walk.
something dumb.
You walk outside. You
I walk
head
outside
outside.
the
You're like,
building.
you head outside the building, and as you do,
Heathens.
Me being more of a fan of Lemon, I'm just like, you guys are idiots, and I follow Lemon.
you're like,
Okay, that's two
I know I
down.
am.
Excellent.
Chester sits
Gets
there.
back to the book.
You open the book, and what are you doing inside the book here, Lestard? You have time.
So
you have time.
what- Yes, finally I have time. Lestard has a mission, right? And it's fairly urgent. He wants to scan through the book, especially now that he recognizes that there might be a correlation between the stone and whoever wrote this book. Supposedly, Madame Talon wrote this book, but then again, there are definite similarities between the pendant that Faerun has, though he never mentioned that to anyone. So, hypothetically, he's going to scan this spellbook to see if there's any mention of theories of this energy transference and stopping thereof that he can use to stop to begin with, stop or slow down the progression of Katarina's condition. That is to say, at least slow it, buy him time. That is
Okay.
the acute primary concern. Then it's going to be stop it, and then it's going to be shield her completely.
Okay. Go ahead and
but
give me an
for the
Arcana
moment,
check.
buy time.
Yeah, you're
Right.
you're looking for this. You're doing that. Lee, you head down out of.
I would like to use a reroll. We still have those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What did you get? Let me look.
Shit.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
okay.
I got better. At least I got better.
Nice.
You got-
All right. With the 16, you're looking through the book. You find what I would call as scribblings. It's because, okay, now remember, the middle of the book had whatever spell which was powering the golem with you guys. Didn't have to fight, sadly, and you defeated the book by necrotic energying it, and the center of it is pretty much a black mass. But you like go through the outside, and some of the pages on the outskirts, the end and the beginning, are usable. And as you're going through the beginning, it's just basic spells. Then there's some spells you're like, that's a level 3 spell. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nope. This is oops. You're just like fuck. Okay. Oh. You're going from like division to like calculus, and then to determining like differentials and tangents. So you're like, okay. So you begin looking through these spells, and you're like, this is a lot of theory. This is like going through, and not even all of this could be accurate. Like, that doesn't sound right. Like, certain theories that they have could just be musings, could be bullshit, could be nothing. And you're like,
Yeah, and theoretically, he has been working. I mean, this sort of tangents into the project that he's been working on previously, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he's starting from zero here. He just has a new application of his theories that are sort of acute, right?
right.
And
Yeah.
now he has a little bit, or someone who knew something about the material that he might be able to create. I mean, even if you essentially had a meltdown throughout most of the book, there are still the corners of the book. There are still texts, at least, to give him potentially an inkling that there might be something in the periphery here for him to grab onto.
Absolutely. Yeah, you definitely find something that catches your eye about energy transference and potentially controlling the flow of energy by changing the polarities. Potentially, you're like, so like, let's say an energy flows from positive to negative. You could change it by swapping the polarity and changing it to negative to positive, and then it would flow the opposite direction. You're like, I could figure that out. You're like, I could figure that out.
Oh shit! And he looks down at the little shit that's still on the floor. It's like, okay. Oh no. And suddenly realizing that helping Katarina may help someone else. May unlock something that's very bad. Shit. All right. Well, he'll keep working at it and try to develop some sort of a theory of at least stalling this thing, not preferably stalling it to begin with, because the other theory or the other method is not just dangerous to do, but dangerous to know. So he kind of wants to avoid that if can.
Okay. So what is there anything else that you're trying to do, or are you just focusing on Katarina's condition?
Primarily, that's the acute issue. That's what's
yeah.
getting actively worse. That's the focus. He needs to preferably solve that. I mean, probably not going to do it today. He wants to do it as soon as fucking possible. And now finally he has time.
Okay, gotcha. So, Lee, you're walking down the street, and Visca, you are following them. Chester, what are you doing, bud?
Probably going to be. I'm sticking around Lester if he's going to be the one that's giving me paperwork to actually be in the city proper.
He's
As
just
of right
like-
now, I know I'm not supposed to fucking be here.
Yeah.
So
You could leave. You could exit the city. Anyone that's not supposed to be here could exit the city, and you would not be persecuted by the Dandy Boys. It's possible. As you guys have kind of moved yourselves around, Lee and Visca, where do you guys want to go? Lee, you have just finished your training for whatever amount of time that you can, and you've been told to go spread the word of Paylor. What do you think you want to do. And Visca, she lives in a trash can. Her needs are settled. You know what I mean? What does Visca want? Tell me, what does Visca want?
I don't know.
What does Visca want for?
I kind of missed out on hanging out on my friend's shoulder, so I'm just like going along for the ride at this point.
Okay, going along the ride. Lee,
Doesn't want
what
to
do
be
you?
manhandled, but wants to have a ride to go around.
Yeah,
Exactly.
wants to ride. Let me touch, no touch. Me touch, no touch.
Exactly.
Lee, you're walking outside. You walk outside of Lestard Montbéliard's ramshackle taxidermy shop. And as you do, you can see the street has kind of gone into full-blown slums mode. The prostitution house that is next to his abode, you can see the ladies are like, and the men and the ladies are leaning out going, "Hey there, pretty boy, won't you come and get a little slice of this?" You missed out. Your friends were dealing with that beat up lady. They handled her right fast. And you're like, what? Oh, right, the nun.
Beat up lady.
Yeah, the beat up lady. Yeah.
I don't know about anything about her.
Oh, sure, of course not. You walk out of the streets, and as you do, you see what can be described as a group of individuals with purpose. Their skin is completely painted gray. They are wearing these dark black robes. They have these huge eye chains that are around their necks, their shoulders, their collars. They have these big lanterns that they're like holding out and like using for light. And in their attached to the chains that are attached to them are these huge, monstrous, what you would call hounds. They are multi-limbed, so instead of having 4 limbs, they have 6. They have elongated snouts that are rigid and have heavy teeth. They have these long ears that are slick back and lean against, almost like a cat. Imagine a cat and a dog put together. Cat mouth, but it's long, dog frame, cat tail, cat paws, 6 limbs, 3 each side, giant face, and they are sniffing on the ground, and you can see the 6 individuals behind them are like a procession as they're being led around the slums by these creatures. And they're like, "We will find it today."
I hear them find what?
Did you say they'll find
slowly.
it? You approach them slowly.
They'll find it.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
you approach them slowly, and as you do, one of them turns and goes, "You, a follower of Paylor. Surely you must feel its presence about you."
Do I feel this presence?
No, you have no idea what they're talking about. You're like, your lip is like split. You were training last night, so you've got some bruises, some scratches. Like maybe your lip's a little fat. The only thing you feel is like a headache from getting punched. You know what I mean? You're like,
True.
you don't feel anything.
Like, no, I don't feel anything. My apologies. I don't feel anything. What you're talking about.
And the
Look at
dog,
him.
the creature, the dog, cat, the cogs, that's what I'm going to call them now. They approach you and they start like sniffing you like. And one of them looks at you and goes, "Follower of Paylor, have you encountered an onyx stone by any chance?"
Onyx stone?
An onyx stone, a stone made of onyx, a hunk of onyx engraved.
What is that? I never heard about it before. Have I? Have Lee
I don't-
heard about it?
I think in this case, you would be rolling persuasion because you have no idea what they're talking about.
Persuasion. Okay.
Yeah, persuasion.
Visca, who's on Lee's shoulder at the
Ooh, a 10. Okay, so Visca on Lee's shoulder, he's just like, "What's that?" He like looks over at you. Have we heard about anything like that? I think Visca just died.
There we go.
I'm back.
There we go. All right. Just like, come back.
My Discord doesn't like me today.
It's all right. Discord's been really weird for everybody. Go ahead. What do you say, Visca?
I was saying that I'm up on Lee's shoulder by this point, and I'm just like having my fur slightly raised because these creatures are not something I like.
Fair. Valid. Yeah, you're just like, oh. So Lee, go. You with your 10 persuasion. They look at you. They're like, you wouldn't. And you look at they look at the raccoon and they go, have you seen? Because like the creatures start like one of the creatures like takes 2 of its paws and like stands on Lee, like using you like a dog would like jump up on you and like to smell Visca. It's not doing it like aggressive.
No.
It's just kind of like a cat would do it, like boop boop.
Investigation, yeah.
Yeah. You're just like no.
And I'm just like,
Yeah, that's too close for comfort.
My fur's still raised, and I'm like hissing at this thing. Just.
I was like, can you get this thing off me, please?
Generally, putting your hand around the mouth of a monstrous hound may be inadvisable.
It's heavily gauntleted. It's. If I was gonna do it, I'd rather be in Lee's armor than not. But you just see him like take the shoulders, like no, down, boy. See the creature go, no, and they make like a bunch of clicking sounds, like, and the creature like clicks back at them. She goes, you have been in contact with something that smells like it, perhaps. Have you been in the town? I mean, the Cuddy School for Mages and Witches lately?
I was just there the other day. Yes.
You see him go. They all 6 of the people just go start clicking at each other, and then the creatures start clicking. Do you know a Professor Talon?
Yeah, I met him. Badger.
What is it to you?
Nothing. We were seeking an item, the stone with which you asked about, in their office, because that was the last place our cows had checked, but we lost the scent at a chest. It must be a teleportation chest. We're still following a faint scent through this area.
I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Can't say it rings a bell for me either.
Go ahead, both of you guys give me persuasion checks.
Oh boy. Okay.
Persuasion checks
Hold on.
for something you don't know, or
Yeah, well, because they're trying to prove that they're telling the truth. That's the thing. It's any truth is persuasion. Deception
Well,
would be.
that's a
deception.
19 for me.
Hold on, mine's loading still.
Yeah, don't take your time. Don't worry. Lee, you look and go, I don't know what you're talking about. I've been getting, and then you just like go through some of your training to them, and they're like, I see. Yes, a true follower of Palor. They like click it.
Which one's the persuasion? What?
So if you go to your skills,
Stop
under your skills
doing
check,
that.
what is it doing?
Yeah. It's popping up. This is where your skills are. I'm like, shut up.
Oh, it's showing you the intro? I love when it does that to me. And I've been like, I've been on this thing for 4 years. Leave me alone.
Let's say again,
In case
where
you
am I going for?
forgot.
You're looking for persuasion.
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 I don't see persuasion on here.
There
I
should
have
be underneath
perception.
performance.
There's underneath that is performance, and then underneath of that is persuasion.
I don't have performance on my phone.
No,
apparently.
no, not performance, persuasion. It should be underneath performance.
I don't.
Let me just check. Go into D&D Beyond on my phone to help
Stop
out.
it.
I mean, I can click it. I can see it. I'm on your character.
annoyed.
I'm on your character sheet, and I can click it.
Okay, cool. Because I
Are you in
don't
the
know why
character
it's not
sheet now?
showing. Yes.
Okay. You click on that.
Why did?
So on the phone, there should be.
There's like a tab for abilities, saves, senses, proficiencies, training,
Yeah,
and skills.
on your phone there should be like a circle with 9 dots in it on just above
Okay,
the
there
back
it
screen.
is. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you should have skills.
Skills. Thank
And then
you.
you scroll
For
down
some reason.
to persuasion.
There it is.
Yep. All right, now click it. Click it. Do it.
nice.
There you go. She did it.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
At least I think I clicked. I did click it.
You guys
see the die.
You see the die. I don't see the
Oh,
roll.
die.
It was 18
Okay.
roll, but no skill.
Plus- her
addition to that.
persuasion is +3, so that's a 21.
Okay, 22.
Okay.
21.
What do you what do you say, Visca Mudpaw?
Hang on. What did I just say a second ago? Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. You're like,
It's like there was so many things at the school. I don't know. We might have come in contact close to it, but I don't know.
the creatures are still like eyeing you like a cat, like a dog looking at a cat in a tree. They're like, and you're like, well, we will be seeking out the Temple of Palor for aid in this excursion of ours to seek out our lost stone. Who is your high priest, high master of some kind, maybe?
That's it. That's aimed at you, Lee.
Yeah.
I zoned out for a moment. Sorry.
Lee's just looking at him like, what? Sorry, what? Your high commander. Who are they? Where are they? We are seeking aid from the Knights of Palor potentially.
You want my commander?
Yes, who is your commander?
They're carrying you. They're asking for your manager.
Did he present himself back then? Maybe I've forgotten his name actually.
If you don't know the name, you don't know the name. It's all right. You can just be like,
The only thing I know him as High Commander of Palor.
They look at you like up and down and just go, you don't know your leader's name?
If I may, to be fair, he was only there like yesterday.
You do look like you've taken a few hits to the head. Maybe the brain trauma needs to shake out first. All right, well, we'll seek the temple on our own, I suppose. If you see the stone, please seek us out. It is gravely important to the safety of this world. And then they like take the beast and they turn. They start to circle around Lestard's place, and they make like a couple circles around there, and then they start making their way towards the woodcarver's house.
Oh.
Oh boy. We should
Should we just follow them slowly to see that they're not don't?
I would honestly, considering they're following the path of I'm going to assume Lestard, we should probably warn Lestard.
I think they're whatever. We don't know. I don't know if he has the thing they're seeking because
You don't know, yeah.
You should probably listen. Like Visca, I remember Visca was there watching Lestard go into the wood shop and knowing which direction they came from, being like, he went back that way today. If they're heading there next, we definitely need to tell Lestard.
especially if the dogs are like guarding them that way in case they can smell it.
Exactly. So as much as he's probably gonna yell at us, we need to go talk to Lestard.
Why does that idiot get us into trouble every time?
Yeah, sure. That's how that works.
All
Come
right.
on. And I just
All
kind of
right.
like yank on him a little.
Let's just stay back for a bit because I don't want them to notice us following us. I mean, you're easy to hide because you're small, but me, I have like... Don't take that as an offense, but I have like my stealth, I have disadvantage to it. So, can you see this armor?
As you guys are arguing in the street about waiting to go into Lestard's house, we pick back up at with Faerun and Lemonista. Lemonista has proven to be quite the party girl. For being so small, she sure can drink a lot. And I mean a lot. By the time you are done with your first like small cup, she is down like 2 or 3.
And so early in the morning as well.
Oh yeah, she is a potentially functioning alcoholic, but she is a halfling. Her people are known to party.
Lemonista, would you like me to help you back to the academy? Maybe if I'm with you, I can come with you and make sure the papers are submitted.
Oh, as much as I would love for that, I don't think getting you into the upper ring without the paperwork that I need to submit to go home at the academy first would be a good idea. As much as the guards like me, I don't think they would allow me to bring. She looks you up and down. I don't think you are very dirty. Like mending will do so much, but you did sleep in a taxidermy's house, and you did,
Lestar's
sleep. Yeah, Lestard's place smells. Chester was sweating literally all night to the point where the place was moist on the inside. You smell like sweaty monster dude, formaldehyde and death, whatever Lestard smells like, and you slept in your clothes. She just kind of goes,
I mean, okay, your point is not completely unfounded, but I have a room here, so, perhaps I could get myself cleaned up.
oh yeah, maybe that would be wonderful. As if you get cleaned up, I might be able to get you in, but I don't know about. I need to submit these documents, and these documents will take time to pass through the bureaucracy, and of course it has to be approved
How
by.
much time?
Can I be for real with you? Can I be so for real? Headmaster Sark is the one that would have to approve it, and he is a bad headmaster. A great man, a bad headmaster. And he does not approve certain things unless it catches his eye and interests him. So there are a lot of students that unfortunately are not picked up because they don't spark his attention. If you could make yourself
Okay,
known.
but you told me that I would be a legacy acceptance.
Yes, I would submit the case on those grounds, but I'll do my best. And if Katarina can speak to her uncle about it, maybe we can get you pushed through the other applicants. But there is a bit of a backlog of student applications this year.
Oh, Lemonista, I need this to be sorted today.
Today?
I'm sure you understand the restrictions there are on my attendance in the city.
Yes, I am aware that this could be troubling for you at the time, but unfortunately, I'm only a first year teacher. I don't have the pull in the government to do that for you. I'm so sorry. I'll do my best though.
How can I stay within the city whilst this paperwork is pending? If I cannot stay in the city, then I do not have an address. So then how will I know once the paperwork has been processed?
Oh, well, don't you have a room here?
Yes, but I still need permission to be within the city.
Oh, you're not a citizen. Well,
No, my residency is kind of dependent on this whole thing.
Oh, goodness. Well, in the short term, what some people do is they go to the Adventurers Guild and they get a temporary pass to the city based on work. But that's no better than going to the Cutty Sark Reclamation Project. This is a pickle. This is truly a pickle, Faerun. I'm so sorry. She downs her drink. I don't know if I can get it sorted today, but I will do my best and take all of the time that I have on my day off, and I will go try to track down and hand walk this case to everybody I need to. But if you could find temporary residency, or if you could get access to the city via the Reclamation Project, or if you could get admission into the Adventurers Guild, I'm sure you could get temporary residence and stay inside the bounds of the city. But until then, I can't do anything for you. I'm so sorry.
I'm not going to say anything because Faerun's annoyed. Faerun's annoyed that she was told all she had to do was get proof of her mother's graduation and she would get automatic acceptance into the academy. And then with that comes residency. And then now, suddenly, like all the fucking systems that there are out there in the world, the rules have changed. And suddenly it's not like you were originally told. And there are more hoops that you have to jump through. Oh no, sorry, I forgot to mention this one tiny bit of information that you actually have to do. And so your hopes were like right up here and I'm going to bring them crashing down.
Has anyone here in chat?
Faerun's not going to say anything. She is just going to sit there and look at Lemonista.
So
Just sounds a
you're
lot
making
like
it sound like a
dealing with
green
the
card
fucking
process.
maintenance.
Terrible.
Probably is.
It is. It may be a reflection to that. It may be maybe on purpose difficult to get into the city. Let me goes. I'll. She sees the change in attitude. She goes, I will. She puts gold in the cannon. Here you go, Flying. Keep the change. I will work on this and I will see what I can do. I promise you my best effort, and I promise I will. Once you give me the giant spider silk, I will fix your dress. But until then,
I will not be able to get you spider silk unless I am within the city.
I will do my best to get the spider silk. You can see like renewed effort as she's like, I want that. I need to fix this fucking dress.
The dress should be staying, I think, at the Hammered Hippogriff until I have access to the academy. I do not want to lose access to the dress as well, so it shall stay here with me.
You like take her basket and you just like pull it towards you. She's like, that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah. You promised a residency.
Yes, residency. I'll work on that. And you see her like she tilts a little bit out of the chair and goes and like waddles out of the bar. And then she leaves. You mentioned that you might want to take a bath here at the Hammered Hippogriff. All right, I would say you're going to take a bath. Once you take your bath, you come out, you put on some new clothes that you find in your mother's dresser that aren't specifically like a mage battle dress. They just look like regular clothes. They fit you nice, maybe like a little tighter in like the more human parts of you, because elves are a little like lazier. You might have more, hips and butt than your mother did. And you exit the Hammered Hippogriff. Where would you like to go now? You can't get permanent residency yet.
I don't know anywhere else in the city apart from the Hammered Hippogriff and Lestard's place, so I guess we're gonna wander back there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wander back. You guys all seem to be converging back onto Lestard's place as a hangout.
He just needs some fucking downtime.
And he shall get none.
No, not allowed.
No.
The door gets knocked. Oh, Shay! Thank you for the biddies. Shay!
Absolutely.
Shay! Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Didn't have to do that. Hey, smoozing the DM will not get you advantage. I promise. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Anyway, so you got Faerun. You walk back to Lestard's and you see Lee and Visca arguing a little bit back and forth about like thank you, Willow. About if they should go and tell Lestard something. And as you arrive, you all notice each other. Now, Lestard's place, the door has not been fixed. No one did that, so it's just kind of still fallen down in the doorway. What do you guys do?
Visca? Lee? Are you two okay?
Yeah.
This one's just calling me small again. It's fine.
But you are small, at least compared to me.
Shush! Can we
Visca,
get
No.
don't worry. You are not small. He is just abnormally large.
Fine.
Can we get back to talking to Lestard, please?
Yes, we just encountered some people with cogs, whatever that
Yeah, right. The
beast
cogs.
were.
Yeek.
The cog. They're sniffing out. What was that material again?
Onyx.
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 Oh yeah. She go.
Oh, Onyx.
And they're
Oh.
following the exact route Lestard would have taken this morning.
Interesting. Have you made him aware of this?
No.
I
we
would have
just
had this one not started arguing with me about doing it now.
Don't take that, Tom. I'm just getting there. Come on.
You guys walk back into Lestard's open door, because door on ground, and you see the shadow that, like, in the corner of your eye, and you recognize the silhouette, and you're like, and you look, and they have like a worried expression. You're like,
They, the shade?
no, not you see the silhouette of Lee Monkake, and as you look at them, they enter into your house, and you can see they have a worried expression on your face. You don't see the shade, excuse me.
And he's like, he's standing there, and now it's not just reading. Now it's taking notes. He's trying to perfect sigils, right? It's like some sort. I mean, it's half art, right? His approach is going to be trying to design some sort of a shielding, and that's probably going to take the shape of sigils and runes.
Sure.
So he's
Yeah.
trying to get that right and trying to find some sort of cross-reference with his other literature and his previous research and this new spell book, and then just and he instinctively leans deeper over his book, trying to like ignore everyone coming back in. He finally had a few hours or an hour or so. He's trying.
Lee being the like direct person he is, does you know? Do you possess onyx on you?
What's that? How's it spelled?
Some sort of stone.
Some sort of stone. Do I possess some sort of stone?
Named onyx. Material.
You know
A
what? I
black
never cared.
stone.
It's a moment of a flicker with Blackstone. Look, I never really passed my geology class. I never found an interest in it. Rocks come out of the ground. I leave it to the dwarves.
Does Lee see that, sort of hesitation?
Give me a
Viscous sure
insight
does.
check. Give me insight checks. That's in your skills.
Insight.
Yeah, insight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of us?
Yes, you guys are. He's talking to both you
Yes.
guys.
Fucking hell.
Oh wow. Oh wow,
That-
Lee.
Shit.
Insight.
Yeah.
Yes, insight. I can't see Vizca's
Why
roll.
would you be
I still
this-
can't see it, yeah.
Hold on, it's being
I can see
stupid
it
again.
I can see it on the VTT that he got the. Oh wait a minute, he got a natural 20. It's a -1. He got a
did.
crit.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I got a crit
crazy.
on that one.
Oh,
Let's
my
see.
goodness.
Insight for me is not gonna be.
Oh.
Chester, like what's happening?
I
Yeah,
got
she got a nat 20 again. She got a nat 20.
as well. I got
we
that.
got both-
Just no.
We both got nat 20s on that.
Okay, that's actually kind of insane. That you both got natural 20s to that insight check, and Chester. So Chester, you have no idea what's happening. You're like, rock? You cough out like a coin. Chester, are you talking? Because I think you're muted. I mean, Chester, can you hear me?
Oh,
To
yeah.
Yeah, I
Cody?
don't know how long I've been muted.
Okay, there you go. Are you talking? Yeah, what do you say, bro? I saw your lips moving.
Yeah.
We heard the
I was
rock
like,
coming
what
out
the
with the
fuck?
coin coming out.
Everything seems fine to me, is what I was just saying, essentially.
Okay.
Rock is good.
Rock is
It's still
good.
shiny rock. Don't care too much.
Yeah, you're just like backed into deactivate mode. Lee and Visca Mudpaw immediately when you say Black Rock and he goes, and then like goes back to normal. You all recognize that because Lestar definitely has a moment where if he changes thought too quickly when he's too deep, he will like have a tell of like looking up, and you guys recognize that having been with him for a couple of days straight. You're like, you both just lean into it and go, Black Rock.
So you do know something about
Sorry.
it.
Leans
Sorry.
deeper down. I am working to save the life of a person who is important to me. Time is of the essence, and
Right?
So is yours. The person's looking after that rock right now.
They're
What
literally heading
cogs?
towards the woodworkers now.
Yes. Because they're following the smell of the onyx.
how
The cogs, cat dogs,
Cogs.
looking for the smell.
The
Smell.
cat dogs.
Smell of rock. Smell of rock.
Pretty sure
Yes.
whatever magic's imbued in it.
Well, if it's the magic they are looking for, that has been sorted. Did you not remember that I was in a rush when we came out of the sewers? I
Yes.
believe, dealt with it. Thank you for letting me know.
Still, we thought you would be better prepared in case it isn't just the magic they're tracking.
I thank you, Miss Mudport. Your concern is duly appreciated. If my if my tactics are not sufficient, then well, I do not believe there is anyone anywhere where I could go, and I will be duly summarily killed. And the person who I am trying to save the life of will thus die in short order. So I would prefer to focus on the things that I have a capacity to maybe do something about than eventualities that are beyond my control. Now I have a lot. He's riding a razor's edge here, okay? And he was upset yesterday. It was a lot, and you can see he's still on that edge. He's stressed the fuck out.
I put a hand gently on Lestat. Do you need any help in some sort of way or another?
And he doesn't jerk away knowingly, but you can definitely tell that he has an adverse reaction about being touched, especially by a metal gauntlet. He doesn't run away. He doesn't. But there's a
He's gonna
Very
crank
small,
to
like
him.
shutter.
Yeah.
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 Mr. Munkake, I need to work. I don't know how to fix this. I need to work. And I don't know anywhere else to do it than here. I have tried to fix things to safeguard this place, and I just need time. I just need time.
Well, just let us know if we can help you in some sort of way.
Unless you can figure out equations to negate the energy convergence between a negative field polarity between a planar interaction that, truth be told, not even the Academy understands, I would be all ears, as it were. No offense, looking at Faerun. Lovely, all ears.
No doubt. Well,
Now-
I do not understand that high intellectual thoughts. But
Yes.
if I need to do something for you, I can do it in my best capabilities.
Well, I am, unfortunately, I do not believe that just kicking the feces out of the pursuants is going to help. There are just going to be more of them. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know why now. What did they look like? Who were they? He sort of puts down the quill.
They have
rather intimidating.
Intimidating.
tattoos, great tattoos on the arm, and they were
Black cloaks.
black cloaks.
Black cloaks, tattoo on their arms. What kind of tattoos? We can.
It will
They describe people that have like their instead of like a blackout sleeve, it was like grayed. Like all of their skin was basically grayed, and so like all of their skin, their faces, their arms, like anything that was visible. They're wearing these heavy chains, and around this, and those chains were just made of like eye-shaped links, not of eyes, but just like heavy, thick chains. He did mention that they were of Kelvermerite.
Oh.
Is that
Yeah, that's what's passed on to
Communicated?
you. Yeah, that's communicated.
Yeah.
okay? And there's he has another one of those moments where his brain is switching tracks, but this time it's trying to find the track. It's like Kalemborites. Oh. Huh. Why? Wait,
That's what we're asking you.
what? Dogs? What kind
Cat
of
dogs.
dogs?
Cogs.
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 The
Made out of
six-legged beasts.
Arcana, history, religion.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. Or religion check.
If I have a choice, it's an easy choice.
It's an easy choice. I'm gonna say it's gonna have to be religion check because you don't know. You're not. Yeah, math isn't gonna help you understand someone's practices and stuff like that. You'd have to
Well, depending on if they're magical beasts or they're religious beasts.
Yeah, we'll find out. Let's do a religion check.
Yeah. Okay. Religion.
Yeah,
Right,
give me a
Roger.
religion check. Ryder.
It's pretty good.
That's good.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. You have heard of these
17.
creatures, of certain creatures that were used in like olden days, where there were certain religions that would make creatures to do a specific task, be given power by their deity to basically be little creators and create something by mixing two things together. The Kelmarites are one such group where they have what essentially are like chimeras that they make themselves to do specific things.
Well, that seems to be up Lestard's research path.
Does, yeah. So you have heard of them. They are describing what would be like a chimera kind of thing, a creation of multiple animals together, but just not in the way that's like depicted where it's like head of a snake, head of a tiger. No, it's all merged into one to create some kind of crazy beast thingy.
Huh. Well, that's just one more problem for now, later, someday soon. I do not know what to do about them. I think I've done about as much as I can. So that you found them outside here and going to the carpentry shop?
Yes.
Well,
Indeed. They circled the house for a little bit and then started heading toward the wood shop.
But can't believe that you haven't heard them.
I've been working, sir. All right. Well, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think it's fine. It may be fine. Just please don't. It bears to mention that, of course, my life is on the line. Whether or not you mention this to anyone else, whether or not you care about that, I do not know. But know that it's not just my life on the line right now. Just so you know. Yes, thank you so much for letting me know. That is very courteous of you. Miss Farron, I see that you are back as well.
Yes. I did not know where else to take myself. It seems that my residency papers are not quite as forthcoming as I thought they may be.
Oh, so your Lemonista were not able to assist you in that?
Well, she will be submitting the paperwork, but it seems that I am at the mercy of Professor Sark.
Professor or headmaster?
For Canton event,
Headmaster Sark.
yeah, headmaster, yeah.
He has a visceral reaction to that. Much worse than any of the other ones. He's already pale, but you know, there are shades of hell.
And that's when you look
I
down
just
at the.
wish there was some way to influence this head.
Well, in that case, I do, in fact, looking at Visca and Lee intently, I do, in fact, still owe that favor to at least some of you. Glancing at Chester. There are... Oh dear. There are two options to solve that problem. One is, dangerous and not a sure shot, but a direct one, and one is different.
Well, let's hear them.
All right, fine, fair, okay. Very well. Well, I initially had planned to take you to the Adventurers Guild. They have fallen on hard times in the recent few months, what with Kadisak's support of the Reclamation Project taking all the work from them. They have been bleeding members, and I do not doubt that they have trouble even paying their rent at this point, which would seem to suggest that they are desperate for members. And I like to believe that the Adventurers Guild do hand out residency papers to their guild members. Now, it would require regular work being done by the Adventurers Guild, and I do not know how the work market looks there, nor have I ever been to the guild itself. But that would be one venue that I initially intended to send you towards and introduce you to the guildmaster. I do not know them personally, but I mean, I know where the guild is. And then, and looks down at the floor. And a little white, kind of ivory, marble-y shit on the floor. Like, looks very similar to other shits that we've traded outside of the walls.
Hmm.
And then there's that.
Does Lee have some Kadisak from his last payment left?
Most of it probably went to entry.
Yeah, I think you spent, you only got 10 and you spent your 10. And then someone's holding on to 3. There's like a random 3 floating around from
Not me.
that guy that you guys killed. And then, so there's not a lot of squib on you guys' person. You guys spent the majority that you guys earned to get in for the day again.
Okay,
so you are looking down at this job. It does say level 3. A payout of a level 3 job is 50 squib each.
Let me that tries to pick up the quill again to sketch, but just can't. Puts it down again. You looking at Farron, you mentioned that it was Headmaster Sock who is potentially standing in the way of your residency papers, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
I got that from Lemonista, and she said that Sock sent that to me.
Okay.
Hard swallow.
Gulp.
Okay.
It is, I would like to, I do not think I can sufficiently stress with any vocabulary in any language, known or unknown, how double-edged Sock's attention is, or how dangerous an individual he is. And thus, it is not just statistically likely, but personally likely that this is intended to be an assassination attempt as much as anything. But it would certainly pique his interest. Well, to be fair, regardless of whether we do the job or not. And he starts giggling. You know, having that sort of panic break. He starts just giggling to himself.
Good lord.
He's backing away from his work desk and just leaning against the back desk or the shelves that he's got. Just, yeah, he probably intends to have me dead, no matter what.
Well, why would the headmaster wish you dead?
Give me a Constitution saving throw. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Listard. Everyone give me an insight check right now. Everyone watching this, insight
Constitution
check.
save?
Yeah, give you a Constitution. Everyone else is doing insight.
There's no fucking way!
Twice in a row.
Twice in a row, I got another 20.
Why are you bullying Lestard with these crits? Why are
I
you
got a
breaking
12.
this poor boy?
Got a 3.
Chester is sitting in the corner like,
21.
ooh, okay. Let's start. What was your con save? 11. Okay. Yeah, everyone notices this. There is like fear, sweat, panic washes over him as you ask, why would he want you dead? And he just goes,
I promise never to say. 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 He just keeps repeating, repeating.
I think you broke him, Farron.
Yeah, Fairman did.
I did no such thing. I merely asked why the headmaster would want him dead.
Obviously, that causes him immense distress. Oh boy.
So it would seem. What is this shit on the floor? And I pick it up.
as you pick,
It's a work
as-
shit. It's a job shit
Work
from the project.
Yeah.
It's a level 3.
But as you read it, you flip it over the back because they've seen the last one you had. Level 3, that's a job level higher than the last one you did. You flip it over and it just says clear out goblin encampment of Mage's Watchtower.
Okay, and why? Well, I suppose the headmaster would be asking you to do this because he apparently wants you dead. But
or
why
under,
is the
or under
question?
his talon, or hoof, or he doesn't have hoofs. Why did I say that?
He's having
We
a
can't
Yeah,
help
breakdown.
you if you don't know
Splash
the
in the
Good,
details.
buddy.
Yeah, even Chester's like, what the
Like
fuck is
Chester's
going
losing.
on?
Mhm.
Like, we can't help you if you don't know what's going on with you.
The start. At this point, I've like dashed onto the table right in front. Start.
Wait, is Visca sitting, or I mean, he's leaning back against the back cabinet. Did she just jump up on top of his rib cage, just holding his lapels?
Yeah, she's getting your attention. She's like, hey, snap out of it.
I'm trying to be as comforting as I can, where I'm
Okay,
being
never mind.
gentle but forceful.
It's
Being
like
gentle
little
but
hands,
forceful.
little hands, just like
Good description.
Hey,
just little
Deep.
hands.
breaths. Deep breaths. Please. You're kind of freaking everyone out.
Excellent. Excellent. Share joy and all that. What?
Deeper
Stop.
breaths, please.
Just
Not in my mouth. Stop. What did you touch? What? Like fish.
At this point, I jump off of him. Are you better now?
Yes. What have
Good.
you been?
Now.
What? Yes. Right, I'm fine.
job.
I'm fine. Yes, I'm fine. Well, it's that. That would not give you residency papers. It would give you squib, but considering it's that Sock sent it personally here, the completion one would assume would grab his attention for what that's worth. He sent it here, he meant for me to do it, but still for your benefit, so that you will not be in his attention, I would still suggest the Adventurers Guild. It would force you to work for your stay, but at least you may escape his attention, and that's worth more than the squib. Much more.
What
I
kind of attention are
wonder-
we talking about here?
Sort of settles himself, is about to get into the giggle fit again, but centers himself up. Well, I've seen him pay personal attention to 3 individuals. One he turned into about a inch by inch by inch cube of meat. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
Forget that. I didn't say that. Another died in a freak building collapse, selective building collapse, and the other is currently wasting away in a wheelchair. And I don't know how to help her. So that's the attention that I would suggest that you do not overburden yourself with.
What would happen if you refuse this task?
Well, you know, about that meat cube, that absolutely didn't happen.
I'm not talking about me cube. I'm taking to you personally. What would happen if you refuse his task?
Oh, probably meat cube. What happened?
Cube. Wait, hold up. That's a bad thing.
Chester just turns into a meat cube for a second.
Yeah, it's just like takes a hand. There's just a meat cube.
Like this?
Yeah. This wouldn't be that bad. I've been like this. And he like goes back into like mimic form. Meat
Yeah,
cube.
it's not that far away from a chest.
Yeah.
Seems like
I'd rather. I don't know about you all, but I'd rather our friend didn't end up a meat cube.
mostly say.
Hey, wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Not
like
you,
that.
Chester.
Not like that, Chester.
Hey, I know plenty of meat cubes. They're decent people, all right?
You guys flip over the chip and you look at it, and it doesn't have like a date or anything on it, but it does say to report to, you know, the desk to get the official paperwork, get the job, and head out whenever. It does seem that there is like a very emotional reaction with Lestard when considering the headmaster Sark, and to a similar extent Professor Sark, Katarina. What we're gonna end on here today, everybody, is that potentially Cuddy Sark is holding things that you guys want over your guys' head with this potential job. He's holding at least Lestard's graduation over a level 3 and level 4, and potentially he might know something about Farron Shadowwalker's attempt to join the school. So, and with that, everybody, we are going to end on everyone is just eyeballing this tiny little chit that somebody is currently holding in their hand in Lestard Montbeliard's tiny little cramped workshop. Yeah, Farron's holding a hand like, huh. And with that, that is where we're going to end off, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I told you guys it was going to be a lore-heavy episode, but we have to go find giant spiders, and now we have to go find a mage's watchtower that's infested with goblins. So I think we're going to get the action scenes knocked out then. Fighting, yes. I heard everyone was like, I want to fight. I want to fight. And I was like, damn, I have to push you guys to the fight. I can't push you guys to the fight yet. You guys got to get this stuff out of the way. And then we'll get to the fighting. Who should we rate out to, guys? And then I will text you guys about when the next time it is that we are going to play. I got to mute this. Oh, it is muted. All right, great. Who's on? Anyone got any recommendations? I am
Maroon's
open.
once again live.
Maroon is live. Let's see who else is live. Maroon's live. I don't. That's. Old. Didn't we rate out to Maroon literally the last time we did D&D though?
I think we did, but I can't.
I think we did.
Else.
I can't think of anyone. Do you know who actually?
Still live?
I have.
Firm is live, but you know who else is live? Rebel Reaper.
Ooh.
Oh, don't know them.
Rebel,
Sleep-
rebel.
Oh, it's Sleepless's one of Sleepless's
Is-
offspring.
yes.
All right.
Offspring.
Sleepless Spawn. Yes.
Well, yeah, because they're non-binary, so they them,
Yeah.
so not
Children.
going with the.
Yeah. It's like offspring, spawn. Yeah, that checks out. Offshoot.
That's fair.
Do you guys want to go?
I don't want to say child because they're not young.
Yeah, they're not a child. They're probably a full adult. So why don't we go raid someone we haven't? I don't think I've ever raided Rebel before.
But that's fun.
Yeah.
First
so
time raider is fun.
Yeah.
yeah, first time
Yeah.
raid, first time get in there, and then yeah, then we'll convene for a little bit. But then I think we'll wrap it up for this section. Hopefully, we can get more in the direction of the action that you guys want next time. I'm sorry, I knew this was gonna be a very lore heavy episode. But thank you guys for hanging out. Let's go. Hold on. This is the only time I'm gonna do. Yeah, fight. Guys, this is the only time
Oh
I
my
do
god,
it.
it's
This is
the fight scene.
oh.
I mean, we had 2 sessions worth of dungeon crawl and fighting previously. So
Yeah, so I had to do a little bit of lore
Fair.
this one. A little bit of lore, a lot of fighting. A little bit of lore, a lot of fighting. I promise I'll chunk it out for you guys. But guys, this is the YouTube. I don't plug it very often, but this is where you can catch all the action that I will upload, including the 6th one, which I've got to upload, which I'll do that soon. Guys, this is the Discord. Stay up to date so you guys know when we're going live again doing D&D. There should be 3 campaigns going. I'm only reviving one right now, but I'm going to do the other 2. This is the follower raid message. This is the subscriber raid message. Huge shout out, obviously. Oh my god, I almost killed myself swallowing my own spit. DoubleOhZee, Golly, TrashpandaShay, Lemon Cakes, and Gardy, and of course JPS Lindberg, the fantastic troop and stars of the show. Truly love you guys for hanging out. And yeah, do you guys have any final words for the folks before we raid out?
Everything's fine.
everything is
Everything's
fine.
Everything's fine.
Is
Everything's
fine.
fine, guys. Everything's fine. We will see you guys next time. Hopefully in the next